Let's see what the hell they got going on live, right? Because I'm coming around the corner, I'm like, I know that ain't them out here. And of course it is. Loud as shit. All right.
I'm trying to creep up on the op and up the stuff. Well, they be like, see you just be tripping on moving slow. Damn, all these fucking Adderall and whoa, oh, hey, all these fucking beans I've been on for like 4 days. Hey, Shorty said she love me. I told that baby, no way. Hold on. Baby, no way. Hey, welcome back to this shit get real. All right, y'all. Oh my God.
All right.
Business man in the building. Oh God.
Here to fix the laptop. I'm just technical support. Just technical support. All right.
You gotta see the first one. That was hot. Ain't hurt that shit, y'all. Man, we oh my God. Wow. It's hurting, y'all. Let's see the chat.
All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Let's see. I think we had it on this. Let's see. OBS. All right. No, I'm say ask feisty. You can hear her sing. You want to hear her sing?
1, 2, 3, 4. Like say,
You say what?
I definitely.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on.
I would be. I got my other baby girl.
All right. Let's change up the damn OBS a little bit. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, y'all. I'll get her to do that. Just give me 1 second. Let me get this stuff together.
Hey, y'all. Listen to this one, y'all.
All right. All right, y'all. Give me a second. All right. Let's see what's going on. Get this live back up on his website. All right. Let's go over here. All right, so now back to the content.
Okay.
Back to the content.
They were like, talking about nigga. I'm trying to just get it.
All right, y'all just hold on. Here, I put it on them. I know y'all probably see the hell they got going on.
I'm trying to carry me an apple on up and down, go ahead and get Jack. Go down.
My bad, y'all.
They want to play crazy, that nigga gonna die. Yeah, that's the seats. But a nigga told that we quick so ride. Hold on. I don't want to do that last time, y'all. Huh? You want to be like the last one y'all just did? Oh no. What the one y'all snapped? That's in the wild. That was not right. That's not. You know, we know. Yeah, that was like literally a lot of that cute. Go check the trap out real quick. Man, who that be right now? Hold on. I'm trying to take trap, go flip a nigga. Damn. I'm trying to take trap, go flip a nigga, go hit his back. Go hit his neck. Damn, up it. Hit his chest. Damn. I just be creeping little nigga. I'm slapping my motherfucking beat. I got a young nigga right now trying to. I got a young nigga right now trying to go pop on first. I got a young nigga right now. He's sitting off of that beat. I got a young nigga who crash shot going handcuff the team. They were like, "Dude, you be tripping, little nigga. You know what I mean?" East to west, south. No, I got some shoes who gonna come and start. I'm like, they get so high up, my motherfucker. Man, I told the baby, can you go and watch the time? Damn. That's wrong. Everybody want to play with a nigga, but we gonna pick a ride. All right. Yeah. You know, we can pop this shit like the damn pride. That nigga, we going. Damn, hold on. Yeah, we gonna pick script. Yeah, 12, you know, we gonna do. We stacking money. Yeah, you know, we stack bread. Yeah, then they want pop shit. What's the trend? See, we got cool ass bitch and trying to go get right with him. I had to crack like fuck my nigga on pop shit. Nigga, you know what it is. I trying to walk me up there, fuck my nigga. You know I'm ready to drill. I got my mask on my nigga. You know what it is. So I sit on the neck. Fucking they sit on his neck. Stairs. Catch me. I'm gonna hit him in the chest. They been like everything white so stairs. Give me a tick, bitch. I ain't check. I'm trying to make you some money today. I'm trying to count up a honey go. Actually, I got tune in. Feisty and the crew. But we like fixing our little down. It's always right. It's always good. Always right. I was wondering how to say when I we're not touching with them. I'm not. I'm not. I listen to these. I like the songs. Like that. I'm talking baby. I like riding for a car. That was legit.
All right.
I'm trying to slide out.
All right.
That's slide now. What's up?
We screaming. Play the recording too. Got and go to the website, see what's going on. Let me see. OBS Studio disconnected. It's disconnected for reconnection session. Okay. All right. Let's check it. Let's check out the stream.
Niggas on alternative. We're on alternative. Alternative. You cut my soul into 1,000 pieces, and I can't believe it. I told my mother we chasing all the gold. Hey, don't get that. I feel fine. Is inherent. I'm like, that's back right now. See if I start to see me. It was all that all along. Extra strong. Vegetables is free finish. I know expert. At least Safe Light can come to you for free. They can come to you for free. That's right. Safe Light can come.
Back to the content. Live. All right. So let's go here and let's go back here. Let's do that. And I'm gonna do that so that it shows some idle. Dang, why does OBS keep disconnecting? Super annoying. So the internet in the hotel is the best. So that's probably why you see it keeps on OBS keeps on disconnecting and reconnecting. That's not good. No worries. All right. Come on, let's sync this now. Okay. All right. Hmm. Mm, okay. Mm, all right.
All right, Maya. Sorry. I know, that's why it's coming up and you're right. Coming up and you're right. All time, also, I don't know. 85, 89. You go, man, got it. Body with my father. Tell me, down, 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 down. I be like, down, 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 down. I'm up in the dick. I'm like, shit, like, down. I would even like it, did I was started. Damn. I take it loud, party, I even like, get that. I got the drink, don't pull it up. Like, what the fuck? Need me in like three. You two, leak, the fuck. Give me the leak right now. I want the leak right now. I want the leak right now. Damn. Right. I ain't excited. Say something. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? Hold on. I'm gonna shoot you some fucking. Don't lie. That's what you go far up. Right. Take a shot. More time. Next time. I'm gonna open it. I can't run. I don't give a damn. What?
Vivo is back from its Smart Match Plus, working 24/7 to fill 90.9% bucks less with no overworking ignorance.
Not being all upset like somebody, grandma. I ain't grandma this bitch. What? No, your grandma to them. Fuck you. They ain't acting up. Yeah, fuck you. They over there.
You take a Ritz cracker, strain it, drizzle it with creamy fudge, or dip it in caramel flavored deliciousness. You get
Damn. I thought hey, let's go around, but he up here being a sinner. I ain't being a sinner. Look at the sinner. Right now. Yeah, he being a sinner. He a sinner. I ain't gonna lie, twin. I'm a sinner. Damn. I'm gonna say we can finish. You sound to my girl, you must be dinner. Yeah. Walking out. I like fried chicken. I don't know what. Wait a minute. Wait. The hell? Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all putting his hand. I swear to God. Bro, I don't want to hear it. 15 folks all y'all say. Now y'all got up to her. You Yo, is that turkey cheese? I got you. Is that turkey cheese? Yo, bitch. Hold on. Bring it over. Lay down there and look. If you got a dollar in your pocket, throw that shit in the air. If you're a break, this is I don't win my race. Yeah, I got my pipe. It look bro, you want to play with each other, second slide. Like, what's up, bro? What you saying? Nigga, I'm gonna fucking lie. Damn, nigga. So we the block could be alright. Damn. My OG, he told me to collect the stripe. Damn, nigga, we gonna pay that nigga like we take a life. Hold on. Yeah, we be in blood eye. Hold on. Damn. You know, we in the sky like we're tight. Damn. Bro, it's just no, we don't do it right. We go sorry, see you later. Look, bitch, I'm tired of that. It's great. We go. I see Tom's fucking bug. What's all the videos? I'm just trying to get it done. If he wants to come up there with that cat, like one cat, baby girl, I like to hit the pussy, start running back.
It's not YouTube. Tell her she can't do all that on YouTube. Feisty. Feisty, you can't. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah. Uh, all right. Let me get this stuff fixed up.
What you got on? That's good. Yeah, all my money. That's good. My money. What does he got on? That's what you worried about. A chicken.
Your first emoji challenges. Down treatment assistance.
All right. Okay. There he goes. Finally. All right. It's live. Okay. All right.
I know. I know.
I was about to get frustrated. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So we're just going to do it.
Real.
Let me see. Let me see if it does better going from this.
You know, we reminiscing straight from down the ghetto.
So I think we might have better success if I leave it on that camera instead of the OBS Tiny Bot. That's OBS Tiny Bot right there.
I got that chop, I got that fit, that too big on like you up. They like, dude, you been different, nigga. I just been tripping. I've been out my fucking feelings, nigga. I've been feeling different about my kid, my nigga. I'm killing. If you want to play, I'm different. Everybody be like, dude. Yeah, I turned the bit rate down to 30 from 60. So I think that's the issue. When I try to use it with the OBS Tiny Bot, it's not keeping the connection. But when I put it on the laptop camera, seems to be working fine. So we'll just do it from the laptop camera. Y'all, it don't smell in here at all. Y'all tripping. Like it smells perfectly fine, guys. There's no smell whatsoever. All right. All right, so they got whatever they're doing on their stream, and of course, we're also streaming live. All right, streaming live on the website now. Again, the bit rate. You know, we put that fucking butt. Hold on. We didn't make that back. I don't see what it's doing. Okay. I'm going to next time what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make sure wherever we get, because you see it's still the OBS is still disconnected. All right. So we're still gonna have the issue. So no worries. We live and we learn. We build a plane as we fly it. Website now back to the content.com. Now back to the content.com. And the other website, as soon as you go on now back to the content, the other website for the spicy scenes, we show you how to get there as well. All right. So I don't know if y'all saw, but we got the studs or whatever. That did their thing or whatnot. All right. So the studs did their thing. It was a really good scene. So y'all definitely make sure y'all check it out. All right.
All right. I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, so I'm gonna leave this up. It looked like it's going in and out. So just don't over worry about it. Whatever it do, it do. Whatever it don't, it don't. We'll build a plane as we fly. We'll figure it out. All right. All right. Y'all be smooth. Y'all be good. Okay. I'm gonna pull up on y'all tomorrow for sure. All right. We're gonna do some more filming tomorrow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All righty. Let me get up out of here. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Who? You say the what? A pizza?
Yeah.
I'm about to get in the car and drive. So one of y'all can order a pizza and I'll cash app you, you know. So y'all whatever and then tell me how much it is. I'll cash app it to chaos. All right. All right. Okay. All right, man. Like it's 10:43. You ain't figured out dinner yet? That's crazy. That's still all right. That's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right. So because I had already had I ain't gonna say it was a long day. It was a long day. It was a short day, but a long day. Right. Because yesterday was super long. And so most of the content that y'all got today was from yesterday, except for the polo video. And so yeah, y'all make sure 100% that y'all tap in. If you want to check out and see what two studs do during their intimate moments, right? And like I say, it was a good scene. It was some waterworks going on. It was a lot going on, right? And so Kelsey was really feeling it. Like I say, she kind of was really feeling one of them. She kind of developed a slight little crush on. But yeah, if y'all like the scene, y'all let me know because they don't live too far, so we can get them back down here. And we had a good time. I really should have filmed the time that we was in crew too and put that up on the website. We had a good time in crew. Couple of rounds of shots. You know how I do. I make sure I take care of folks. So all right. So anyway, okay. So we're gonna get back to it tomorrow. We're gonna get back to it tomorrow. Um, you know, man, it's somebody that I could call out right now. I ain't gonna call him out though. I am not gonna call this person out, but we were supposed to get up to date as well. And I'm starting to kind of get a little frustrated with folks that benefit from the platform, but then don't necessarily rush to, what I'm saying, make sure that they, provide, whatever the update, the content, the this, the that, the third. So, I don't like that type of stuff. I really don't. And I consider loyalty to be like a big thing. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Keep shit, But anyway, anyway. No, not Quita. Not Quita. Not Quita. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, did I interview Shay? Yeah, I did actually. I interviewed Shay. That is let me see, who is this? Okay, so the live is going. All right, so the live is going. Let me see. All right, so it looked like it's kind of going in and out. But anyway, um, he talking about who? Some of y'all know, some of y'all know who I'm talking about. It's just like, all right, like, and see, I would play the phone call that I got earlier today and just show y'all what I be talking about, but I ain't gonna do it. Why I ain't stopped by to see Shatoria lately? I see Shatoria whenever I ride by Gateway. I see Shatoria whenever I ride by Gateway. All right, so you know, you say play that shit. Y'all so messy. Y'all be talking about I'm messy. Y'all talk about I'm messy, but look at y'all. All right, come on now. Oh Lordy Jesus. Here's the thing. I would. Y'all know I would. But there's a bigger play right now. There's a bigger play right now that I don't want to possibly mess up if if I were to do this. So it's cool. I'm just gonna keep it, keep it trill for right now. I'm gonna keep it trill for right now. All right. You say Maya K3 can do a family channel? Yeah, I think they actually could. I think they actually could, because they be turning up. Say you're my messy subscribers. That's right. Y'all know I love y'all. I'll say it like this, right? Nah, because if I start talking about it, y'all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. So it's all good. It's all good. I tell you what I'll do. See, I don't even want to put it up on the website though, because again, there's a bigger play that I'm going after. And so I don't want to mess that play up. So I just got to keep it close to chest right now. All right. Just for right now, though. Y'all know me. Trust me, I'm gonna talk about it when it's time, okay? You say I'm talking about Polo. No, I'm not talking about Polo. Polo, listen, I don't, whatever Polo got going on, Polo got going on. All right. He I guess, felt the way because whenever you try to give Polo real talk, he don't like that. Right? Whenever you try to give him real talk, because you always talking about this, I'm laughing to the bank stuff. I'm like, dude, you're making yourself look real silly every time you say that. Cause we know you ain't got no money. So it's like, whatever, but can't tell him nothing for real. All right, can't tell him nothing for real. You say a family channel and no home is crazy. People out here that have done it, that have started their channels while they in a hotel or they in this situation, and then them being on social media helps them to get into the home. I've seen that a few times. So y'all don't be so hard on people, man. Let me tell you something. I was just thinking about this the other day, right? I was like, you know what? Those two young guys in there, they're 23 years old. And 23 was a special age for me because when I started off at my 23rd birthday, I was poor as shit. I was broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay. And my 23rd birthday, I was interning at Hot 1079 for free. And I was also this club owner named Mark Jones. I was like his assistant type deal, right? And so the long and short of it is that I had like no money, but I knew people. So I had got DJ Unk to perform at my birthday party. Now, if y'all don't know DJ Unk, rest in peace, by the way, RIP DJ Unk. But DJ Unk had a hit song back in the day called Walk It Out. So I'm sure y'all remember Walk It Out, whatever, right? So that was when Walk It Out was hot, and he performed. He performed at my party, so it was lit, right? Had a good time. I'm trying to fuck this up. Hold on, I'm sitting talking to y'all. When Rand is like, don't tell nobody. But anyway, yeah, I had DJ Unk perform. Like I say, had a great time. It was lit, all that good shit, right? And so that's how I started off my 23rd birthday. Now, a couple months after that, I essentially ended up getting not fired from the radio station, but severely demoted, right? And that's a whole nother story. But the bottom line is that um by the time I was, you know, broke, didn't have no money, 23 years old, and then I ended up working this door-to-door sales job. And the door-to-door sales job, I was only there for 3 weeks, and it was a rinky-dink outfit, right? This was like some bullshit. But my trainer was excellent, and he taught me some of the same skills that I use today to talk to y'all, some of the same skills I use to get people to do the interviews. He literally taught me that, right? I was only at this door-to-door sales job for 3 weeks, but those 3 weeks changed my life. Changed my life, okay? Now, just so happens I had a possession of marijuana on my record at the time. and they didn't allow that with the company that we was contracted with. So I ended up getting fired after 3 weeks. But the very next job that I got was my first six-figure job at the airport. Okay, my first six-figure job at the airport. So I went from 23 years old, being an intern working for free, to kind of, essentially getting demoted and basically overtime just kind of not going, to getting the door-to-door sales job that was rinky dink. And then after that, I got my first six-figure job, all while I was 23. Okay. So when I look at these young guys, sometimes I got to remember that. I got to remember that all in the course of 1 year, and we're talking really the course of 6 months for me. We're talking from July to January. By the time the end of January came, I was working that six-figure job, and I didn't make a paycheck that was under $5,000. We got paid every 2 weeks, right? So I was making over $10,000 a month. At 23, obviously, I felt like I was rich, okay? But the point that I'm making to y'all is to say, like, hey, we got to remember to take it easy, because things can change pretty quickly. And especially when you're young, you're still at an age and a stage in life where, you can make some things happen, right? So, that's the way that I'll choose to look at and think about those young guys, right? Right. So I'll look at it like that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I didn't have any children yet. You're right. And listen, I'll tell you like this. When I was 23 years old, like I say, I was still chasing my dreams. I was interning at the radio station. I was, I had access to artists, studios. Like, I was there when Gucci Mane was the original Gucci Mane. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me see if it's any ATL aficionados in here. Okay. If you could tell me who Gucci Mane was originally signed under, who was he originally signed under? I'll send you a quick 10 for the win. All right. We ain't got to do too much, but I'll definitely send you 10 for the win. If you could tell, oh, look at that. Look at my boy. He put it in there immediately. All right. Send me an email. In9 Muscle. Send me an email. I think you said it first. Let me see. Let me see who said it first. I think it was 9 Muscle. Let's see. Yep, yep, yep. It was you. 9 Muscle. All right. But yeah, I used to be like in the studio, like my cousin. So I don't know if y'all remember when my cousin was down here a few months ago. Remember we had I rode around with him all day. He was in a couple of the videos, my cousin from New York, right? Well, he was ahead of his time. He used to do vlogs. He used to do like hood vlogs basically, except like for like the music industry and shit. So he used to be down here interviewing Gucci Mane like back in the day type shit, when this was the original Gucci. Okay, like the Gucci, like Gucci Mane was a real deal street nigga for real. And he was cool as fuck. Like in the club, he'll just be handing out weed. He'll have a big, big bag of weed, and he'll just be grabbing handfuls of weed and just handing out like, roll this up, roll this up, roll this up. Whole section got weed to roll up. You don't know, just the shit out of the people I know. All right. It's, I can move in a lot of different rooms, right? And so the point that I'm making is that's that back in the day shit, man. That's that back in the day shit. Yeah, he a whole different dude now. Like that's not even Gucci, man. Like I'm not even a conspiracy theorist, but I ain't gonna lie. I be looking at that situation like it could be a clone. It could be. It could be. You know what I'm saying? All right, all right. Anyway, so you say they're not even giving us content. He doing charity by helping them out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, that's definitely the case. Um, you know, and I ain't gonna press them to do no spicy content, nothing like that. If they want to do it, they can do it, but I'm not gonna like be like, hey, what's up, y'all want to do spicy content? If they approach me about it, hey, we can do it. But otherwise than that, I mean, just for how much the hotel room costs, I would say that, I might break even if we're just doing YouTube content, but hell, they're not even doing a whole lot of YouTube content. So it's like, Feisty is pretty much carrying all the heavy weight when it comes to this whole little situation. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like, you know me, I'll try some shit out. And if it doesn't work, it don't work. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, by no means can the numbers. Let me tell y'all something. That's where I learned this lesson. That's where I learned this lesson was my birthday night when I turned 23. So the story I just told y'all about, how I had DJ Unk there. Let me tell you the other part of the story. Okay. So the other part of the story is my dumbass, my 23-year-old, too little happy self, right? I'm trying to impress all the people in the neighborhood, right? So you got to remember, I grew up in a trapped out neighborhood, okay? Like what the majority of people didn't graduate high school, they sold drugs, and you know what I'm saying, there was a lot of prostitution going on, right? Literally on the street that I grew up. So it's kind of neighborhood that I grew up in, right? So, I'm kind of was like the dude in the neighborhood, okay? Like I wasn't like the street dude. So by the time we done grew up and came up, and I'm like kind of lit. Like I said, I'm interning at Hot 1079. I'm Mark Jones' assistant. Mark owned two nightclubs on the east side. And sometimes he used to let me drive in his Benz and take it to go get liquor and shit like that. So I used to be looking like I'm popping, right? Like I used to be outside the club, like everybody in line and shit like that. I'm like outside, like kind of like organizing the line or working the door. Just, it looked like, I'm somebody, right? Okay. So, like I say, I had DJ Unk perform at my birthday party, and I had been untold all the dudes in the neighborhood that they can get in for free, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm Mark's assistant, Like, man, all y'all gonna get in, y'all ain't gotta pay nothing. So here it is, right? It's about 30 niggas from the neighborhood. Probably about 10 or 15 of them I don't even know. Okay? 30 niggas from the neighborhood. They all up there. So they come up there, they like, hey, yeah, we about to get lit. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, so now I ain't tell Mark, and especially so you had Mark who owned the nightclubs, and then you had Big Ron. Big Ron owned the security company. Now, Big Ron, when you think about Big Ron, oh, y'all, you can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if you hear me. When you think about Big Ron, right? You think about a big, so y'all can't hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, okay. So when you think about Big Ron, you think about a big version of James St. Patrick from Power. Big Ron went to Morehouse and all like that, but he was also a street nigga for real. And he owned the security company. And all the what was the security company called? Black Shield. If you look it up, look it up. It's called Black Shield. Okay, from back in the day, talking about early 2000s. So you could imagine Big Ron, he owned a security company. It's all these big football player ass niggas, right? So I didn't tell them that I told all my people that they could come up there and get in for free. So now I'm up there looking dumb as hell. Okay. So I forget the big ass nigga name, man, but it was this one big ass nigga who was like Ron's right hand man, right? I'm talking about these was like all like former football linemen. Okay. So this nigga pulled me to the back in the office, man. I thought this nigga was about to rip my head from my fucking body. Like, this nigga was so mad at me, and he taught me such a valuable lesson that night. He said, if the money don't come in, don't none of this shit make sense. If the money don't come in, it don't make sense. And the nigga was, you could imagine, this nigga was like 6'8". Y'all know I'm 5'5", okay? And at the time, I'm 23, I'm probably 140 pounds. Okay. And this nigga is yelling at me down my throat and like violently, like he about to fuck me up. I was scared as shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I learned such a valuable lesson that night about that the money gotta make sense. Ain't nobody out here doing shit for charity. Like charities are there for a reason, right? But if it ain't a charity, then that's not what how life works. And so, we gonna see what happened. Like, I think that the last day for them, they gotta check out on Saturday. So today is what, Tuesday? So, they still got a few days. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna pull up on them tomorrow. Because I've been busy for the last couple of days, right? So I'm gonna pull up on them tomorrow, see what's going, or I'm gonna have them come down to the hub or something like that, right? And see what's going. But like, and if they don't want to tell me about the drama, because I know it'd be drama going on, because I'd be hearing about it from like each of them tell me a little piece about what else the other people are doing. So I could put the full story together. I know it's drama going on. But K3 and Maya don't be wanting to tell me all the shit. So, like I say, we're gonna see if they, you know, provide some good content somehow, some way. We might re-up for another week, but if not, I don't know. Might be, back to the bando. We're gonna see. All right. We're gonna see. You say the room is musty, y'all. I promise you the room was not musty. Okay. I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all. I ain't gonna say a lot of y'all. The room was not musty. I'll say this, right? I'll say this. I honestly think that Feisty is more kind of a product of who she's with, right? And Chaos is seems to be a pretty clean dude. Okay. You should have seen the way he packed up his Waffle House food. It was very neat and organized. See, a clean dude. And I think that she's operating in that space similar to what he's operating. You send Maya home, dude. What the fuck? Okay, how? What do you want me to force her to go home? Like, what am I supposed to do? What do you suggest? Okay, like she's a grown lady. So she can basically do whatever she wants to do. I can't force her. You have a working cell phone, ID, and social security card is no reason to not apply for a job. I agree. I mean, but I've told them that, guys. I've told them that. All right. I've had conversations with both of them about how they both need to be working. All right. It's a product of whoever she's around. Yeah, she's definitely like there's no smell or anything like that. Okay. Stop giving them money and she will have to. Well, if I'm earning money from filming them, then I'm gonna pay them for, the fee that I pay to film. Like that's just fair, right? We're not thieves. We're not gonna take nothing from people. Don't pay for the room. We'll see. We'll see. Like it's honestly, I probably wouldn't re-up at that hotel if I did re-up. It wouldn't be at that hotel. They'd have to find somewhere else that's a little bit closer, a little more convenient. Probably somewhere on the east side, because that's more so kind of where I like to go and where I feel like I can get to a little quicker. So either on the east side or maybe like kind of the south side part of the city, but not actual like, Clayton County, like not that type of shit. But we could definitely do like College Park or something like that, right? So just somewhere that's a little more convenient. Okay. And that has the queen beds for them. Because they got the twin beds right now. That ain't cool at all. That is not cool. What'd you say, Cash? Is this that dude that's emailing me? I don't know. All right, let me cause my kids see my the mother of my girls, y'all know she does my meal preps or whatever. And so she just came and did the meal preps today and they went out and got like ice cream or whatever. So the girls wasn't really hungry earlier, but now they just texted me and said that they want some Wendy's. So I'm gonna go get them some Wendy's. So y'all can ride with me while we do that. All right. You say they longer than the beds? Yeah, do something content. What you say? All right, hold on. I gotta get off this highway. I can't read the comments, y'all. I gotta be safe. I don't want to get in no more accidents. All right, all right, all right. Shout out to the dude, by the way, from Mississippi that pulled up on me today, man. I was sitting there talking with one of the dudes that work for the Atlanta downtown cleanup crew or whatever. So I was talking to him. He be watching the channel all the time and shit. And then Star Asia walked up, and I don't know if y'all remember Star Asia. Matter of fact, put a one in the chat if you remember Star Asia, just for me saying the name. All right. And then if I don't see no ones, I'll explain what her story was or whatever. But tell me if you remember Star Asia, not Star from Polo and Star, but Star Asia. If you remember Star Asia, put a one in the chat and tell me what like the kind of summary of her video was, right? Y'all tell me if y'all remember Star Asia, right? Cause you gotta remember, man, I've been doing this is my 5th year now. So it's a lot of y'all that, wasn't here when everything had first got going. And I'll say this, man, if you missed that first year, it's like when a rapper, his like debut album, and it's so raw and gritty, and it's just magical. I if you missed that first year, you miss that part of ASI. Okay, so y'all are saying two. Okay. So Starasia is basically the one where she like almost she had like a meltdown when I used to ask people like, hey, if your mom's watching right now, what do you have to say to her? And Starasia, her video went light viral. I think it had like, right up under 300,000 views, something like that, right? So it did a decent number of views. And the reason why is because when I asked her that question, she like, she fucking, she said some evil shit to her mom. She said some shit that I was just like, oh, hell no. And I bet a lot of people was too. And so, she basically like said like something about at her funeral, she gonna spit on her grave or something. It was a lot, right? And so this was after like the trauma that she had told about that she had from childhood and stuff like that. So yeah, the long and short of it is that that Star Asia. So, the dude was talking to me, the Star Asia walked up on me, and then my boy from Mississippi, he a big dude too. Big dude in a big truck. Pulled up and we chopped it up for a second. So shout out to you. I'm horrible with names. I don't remember names, but definitely shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, if I see you in the chat, I'll know it's you because you told me the name, but I'll have to see it to like remember it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. If y'all wasn't here that first year, man, boy, I'm telling you, boy, that was the one. And the second year was good too. I'll say that, right? Like the first 2 years was magical. All right. The first year was like I was just completely raw. Okay. And you just got the most rawest version of Marcus that's possible, right? And like someone said in the comments, like a lot of the interviews would end up in tears, would end up in big hugs and just all type of kind of information that people would be telling for the first time about their abuse and stuff like that. It was so much of that going on the first year. Like, and then of course, that was the first year, the what I call Josiah season 1, right? So that was lit because that was just Chris, Emily, and Josias, and it was just some of the most best and organic content you could ever imagine. Okay, let me see. What's going on? Okay, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, that's them from the hotel. Okay, yeah, they want me to send them the money from the food, I guess. All right. Yes, can I get a spicy chicken sandwich with bacon and ranch? Is this a combo or just a sandwich? We'll do just a sandwich. Just a sandwich? Uh-huh. With bacon and ranch. Uh-huh. You want mayo? No, just whatever comes on it, and then bacon and ranch. I mean, if mayo comes on it, you say what? Yes, and I'm also gonna get a 10-piece spicy chicken nuggets. Honey mustard. And a large fry. Yep. That's it. All right. All right. All right. You say where's Kate? You mean Kat? What's today? Tuesday? Kat had just got back from Florida. I talked to her on Sunday. I think I talked to her. So Kat had just got back from Florida, and I think tomorrow she's headed to Jamaica. That's Kat. Okay, that's Kat. Is the live working in the on the hotel room? Let's see. Let's check it out. We will check it out together. Yeah, it's working. Right? It's working. Okay. So it's working. It's got some latency issues, so it may clip out or whatever here and there, but um like I say, we're gonna go to a different hotel next time if we do re-up, right? Let's see. What's the relationship between both kids? You mean the mom? Um, y'all just want to get all up in my business tonight, huh? Yeah. Put a put a B in the chat if you want to get all up in my business. All right. Y'all trying to ask the good questions tonight. Listen, are y'all signed up to now back to the content? All right. Make sure you sign up and make sure you stay signed up. All right. We ain't finna play them games. Y'all gotta make sure you stay signed up. All right. All right, fine. And guess what? This isn't even a monetized live because all that music they had playing. Okay, all that music they had playing. All right, so y'all are getting this for free. Y'all are getting this for free. Okay, so the way I have my situation set up right now, um, they've met, right? They've met, but they don't have any reason to really like deal with each other a whole lot or anything like that. So they've met, but it's not like they have any reason to deal or communicate with each other or anything like that. And ultimately, you know, I enjoy being a man who, and I think I ultimately learned this from my dad, right? Shout out to my dad, shout out to Art Sill, RIP for sure, right? But I think it's a lot of pressure when you put everything on one woman, especially for what a guy like me needs, right? Because I need specific things from women, right? And from the women in my life. Okay. You say I'm a chatty patty. Am I being a chatty patty? I'm talking about me. It's okay. It's almost like a little light therapy session. I like talking, about stuff, right? Uh-huh. So, all right. Y'all want me to continue? Put a C in the chat if you want me to continue. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. All right, so continue. All right, cool. Give me 1 second. Let me call my kids and tell them to come down. And then let me order food for my other kids at the hotel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all come on down. Y'all come on down. I'm on live, so but just come on down. I'll be there in a second. Okay?
Okay.
I'll be there in 2 minutes. All right.
Be here when? Like now?
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're coming.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, so the long and short of it is that I learned this from my dad that, hey, listen, man, you ain't got to put that pressure on just one woman, right? So, you know, the mother of my daughters, right? I hire her to do my meal preps because I love the way that she does my meal preps because she already is into fitness. She already understands the nuances of what I need, how I need it, how much I need, everything. So I don't have to tell her anything. She literally comes, she does it, she knocks it out, she puts it in the fridge, everything's good. Now guess what? I recently hired a personal assistant, and Kelsey is, definitely, um, let's put it like this. Kelsey's gonna be paying for herself as far as um the value that she's bringing, right? So, I don't have to focus on little things like, oh man, let me get this dishwasher going before Tracy gets here because the meal prep stuff needs to be washed and all this other stuff. I don't have to focus on that, right? She comes, she takes care of that stuff, make sure everything is ready for me so Tracy can come and do what she needs to do real quick. She also is the one that's posting on the B side now, right? So all I have to do is just get the videos up to the drive, and I've got her basically editing, making the thumbnail and publishing the video, right? Right? Y'all hold on real quick. Got these two spoiled little girls.
Oh my god, it is oh my god, this season. Oh my gosh, this season's gonna be so good. I'm so hyped. It's gonna be so good. I need to it's gonna be so good. No, I'm so excited.
Okay, so
This is exciting.
right.
It's gonna be awesome. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all enjoy your Love Island, okay?
Okay, we will.
I'll be home soon enough, okay?
If I see
All right, love y'all. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, that dude got his doors off. Yeah, I was gonna take my doors off tonight too. I should have. Like it ain't cold at all. It's warm outside. Okay. Oh, don't worry. You get removed. You get hit from the channel super quickly. Super quickly, my dude. You'll get removed just that fast. Are the girl's mom proper? Let me tell y'all something, right? So y'all know I live over here in Midtown. And they go to Midtown High School, which is ultimately, you know, a white cultured high school. Now, the funny thing is, it used to be called Grady High School, and Grady High School was some nigga shit, right? For the most part, it still had, obviously. So the reason why there's so many white folks that are clustered right around there is because Piedmont Park is right there, and the Virginia Highland area is right there. It's kind of like a really high dollar area of Atlanta. So like a lot of the people that my kids go to school with, they're loaded. They got man, they got money. It's money, like tons of money in this area. Like, all the houses that are around Piedmont and stuff, those started like $1 million. They started $1 million type deal. So yeah, my girls are proper. Right? They definitely have their Valley Girl thing on, and me and their mom make fun of them about it all the time. All the time, okay? All right. But anyway, so okay. So yeah, so as far as it goes, I got Kelsey to do the stuff that I need her to do, which is, basically running my other channel, right? Not running it, but essentially operating it, which that channel, because I was focused so much on the main channel, um, that channel kind of went, the income on it, the revenue went down. So, at its normal place, that channel should bring anywhere from, let's just say anywhere from like $3,000 to $4,000 a month, right? Which isn't a whole lot, but it's enough to pay for her salary, right? And so that's basically what is gonna take care of that. And then, all the other stuff is just profit, basically, right? So that's what Kelsey is, and Kelsey, because you gotta have somebody that's with the shits. You gotta have somebody that's with the shits. Okay, and Kelsey is with the shits. Okay, so that's my dog. That's me and Kelsey. We been locked in though. I told y'all that she lived with me a couple years ago. So anyway, um, and then of course you have T, who is the queen of it all, right? So T, who is the mother of my prince, right? Who is my emotional kind of place that I can go to and feel safe, right? Who is the woman that we kind of have a really, really excellent, what type of stuff going on, really excellent. Like really excellent. So, so T is the queen of it all. Like she is, and so, she's doing what I consider to be the most important job right now, which is, raising Max and, taking care of him as a baby and making sure that he's, got all the good stuff, the nutrients and this and that and the third and all that good stuff, right? So yeah, that's basically what's going on. You say, when am I getting married? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I may consider it, but I don't see a whole lot of happily married men. I see men that are content. I'll say that. I see men that are content, but I don't see a whole lot of happily married men. Okay. Now, I'll tell you what the other thing is. I'm going to tell y'all something that I learned from the relationship with the mother of my daughters, right? What I learned from Tracy, basically, right? This is what I learned. See, when a woman get with you, it's because you were in this certain mode. You a lion. You got sharp teeth. Okay, and you a hunter. You out there, and you ain't you the shit. Your your testosterone, everything is high, and all that type of stuff, right? But then once you actually get with the woman, and then you become a more tamer version of yourself, then you don't you don't bring the same attraction. You know what I'm saying? And so, one of the things that I learned, right, is that, and I know a lot of y'all ladies probably gonna say, but I'm just gonna tell the truth. You gotta keep a little bit of your foot on their neck, a little bit, as far as like them knowing that, hey, you could deal with other women. Like there's always a little bit of competition somewhere. And guess what that does? That keeps them on their toes. That keeps them occupied. That satisfies their emotional need for like a little bit of drama. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And you could disagree with me all you want, but you're full of shit if you disagree with me because you just don't know. You just don't know, but I'm telling you the truth. Women need to not be bored. Okay? If you bore a woman, you will lose that woman because the dude that stirs something up in her, that gives her some type of emotional something, that's gonna be the dude that's gonna end up in her cootie cat. All right. So if you let yourself get all the way tame, you're gonna lose that woman. That's just the truth. And or if both of y'all are like mature and old and stuff like that or whatever, and it's not like that, then that's cool. It ain't like she ain't necessarily got to crave drama or nothing like that. But it also is probably just gonna be boring, right? It's probably gonna be boring. So, you're gonna be one of those guys that like you're out and you're happy with your lady and all like that. But you can't help but to look at this little hot thing over here and this little hot thing over here, and you imagining what it's like and all this type of stuff. And you might be, going to the strip club a lot and what I'm saying, you know, kind of doing all these things to like go see the women that you're actually attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just telling you what it is. You can be mad at me all you want. All right. You can be mad at me all you want, but I'm telling you what it is. You got to have some level of something going on. And, you also got to stay like in a decent space as far as your shape and everything else. It's a lot, man. Like like that marriage stuff, man. It sounds like it'd be cool, but I was with Tracy for 14 years. We were like married. We lived like we were married. We even wore rings, right? She had a beautiful ring or whatever, and I had a cooler ring too. But nah, man, like nah, I wouldn't necessarily want to go back to that. Hell no. Mm-mm. Like if you oh, that's another thing. I'm gonna start it. I guess I'll try to start it tomorrow. I'm gonna start live streaming to the website just when I'm just out and about during the day. Right. So y'all are gonna get to have like a behind the scenes first look type of deal, with me just riding around, going here, going there, listening to my music, seeing this person, seeing that person. I'll just be live, right? So, yep, yep. All right. So y'all definitely, if you're on the website, be looking out for that. Okay. Say marriage is not for the weak. Marcus is an undercover polygamist. I'm not undercover. I'm just listen. Like I say, man. How the song go? I need one woman just to hold me down, one woman just to lift me up, and you gotta have one woman on your thing that really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You gotta have more than one. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. For all y'all that's in the chat, all the ladies in the chat say, "Oh, I've been married for this long, and I'm happy that I'm married." And da da da. Listen, that's great. Okay, that's great. But the truth is that, eh, listen, I look. Everybody's different. I ain't gonna say that. I don't like talking about other dudes. I don't like talking about other dudes because we don't know. All right, marriage is about loyalty, not love. You have to learn to love your partner's life changes you both. So the commitment is vital. I agree with that. I agree with that, Copper. But there's not a lot of people that operate that way these days. That's just the truth. Okay. Tore up too old for that, bro. Bad advice because everybody's story don't suck like yours. My story is awesome. Like, listen, my life is amazing. Like, let me be the first to say, okay, I love the setup I have. Absolutely love it. Because again, I don't have to rely on any one person for one thing. And nobody feels stressed or pressured, right? Everybody can operate in the lanes that are best for them. And everybody gets to benefit. Everybody's happy. I'm just saying, okay? Marriages for high vibrational individuals. Are you kidding me right now? The divorce rate is over 50%, right? All those people that got divorced got married. Okay. And there's tons more who stay married but are not happily married. So I don't know. So I wouldn't want Marcus's life. That's the type of life that catches up to you. Eh, listen, one thing about it, you got to live life while you're here to live it. All right. You say, I'm sure you love it, but does T love it? Listen, let me tell you something, man. If you ask a woman what she wants, she's going to say one thing, but that's not necessarily going to be what she wants. I'm telling you. See, I'm giving y'all too much truth right now. But if you tell her, if you ask a woman, what do you want? What do you want in a man? What type of man you like? This, that, and the third. She gonna describe a certain type of dude, right? And then you go and look at who she's weak for. You go and look at who's sneaking through the back door at night, who she's secretly having, what I'm saying, fantasy about or whatever. And it's not the dude. It's not the dude that they described. It's not. Okay. I'm telling you. So again, I hear y'all. But truth is truth. All right.
You see this? This is watermelon juice. Okay. You say that's not every nigga. My nigga, where your confidence? I hear y'all. I tell y'all this. I hear y'all. I hear y'all, but the overall numbers in society, they paint the picture more akin to what I'm saying. But I hear y'all. Y'all are the great ones and the loyal ones and everything else. And y'all are, y'all can do everything for your man and everything else. I get it. All right. Mm-mm-mm. But y'all got to remember too. I'm an amateur sociologist, right? Like I study people. I observe people. Like that's what I love to do. That's why I, you know, enjoy what I do right now, right? That's why I enjoy this because I study people. I look at how things go. I look at how things turn out. I talk to people. I ask people questions. You think that me asking invasive questions is new? It's not. Before I was ever on YouTube, I would ask people invasive and uncomfortable questions. And, that's just I don't know, it's just a part of who I am, you know? But I'll tell you like this. My dad was married for what, 42 years, right? 42, 43 years. Um, to my mom. And they were married, you know what I'm saying, for sure. And there was certainly plenty of happy times and all like that. There was also a lot of arguing and stuff like that. But as my dad got older, he started to more so kind of have different women for different things. It didn't mean that he was having sex with these women, right? It just meant that, so he had one lady that, you know what I'm saying, was basically managing his banquet hall that he owned or whatever. He had another lady that would kind of partner with him on some of his real estate, investments and things like that. And then of course he had the queen, which was my mom, who he had kids with, and who my mom is amazing. My mom really was the breadwinner for many, many years in our house. Like to this day, she's a six-figure earner. She still works for AT&T right now. Okay. So, you know, and you say that's why I feel that way because I've never seen a successful marriage. It's not just my parents' marriage. Like this is like this is almost every marriage. There's no marriage that I've observed that I would want to be a part of. There's not one marriage on social media, in real life, anywhere. There's not one that I would be like, yeah, that looks fire. Not one. So, maybe I'm a little crazy. I don't know. Y'all say whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Maybe I see things from a perspective that y'all don't agree with, you can't appreciate or whatever. Okay, I get it. But I'm telling you what the truth is, whether you want to believe it or admit to it or not. Okay, I'm telling you what it is. I promise you. Okay, you say smart man, Tony got paint. See, the real ones know, but they just don't want to get attacked in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get attacked. All right, but the real ones know. Like, man, look, you look, man. Think about it. Think about it. Like, okay, think about it. Let's say it's somebody like my mom, right? My mom, again, she's been making six figures for 20 some years. Okay. A corporate job working at AT&T, okay? And so are we saying as men that we expect our woman to go to work, be up under the thumb of another man or woman? You got to request for vacation time, do all this stuff, whatever, right? So you got to be on, so a woman has to go to work. Then we're expecting her to come home, deal with the kids in some capacity, make dinner, clean it or have the kids clean or whatever. and then also be a freaky deaky in the bedroom that night. Like, that's a lot to ask for anybody, right? And so, how many women are going to be able to do that, right? And so it's like, yeah, they can do it, but then how often? How often? So then, now then you got these sexless marriages because, everybody has to work. Not everybody. That's what I'm saying. If you're a stay-at-home mom, then you don't have that. You got a better situation. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I prefer to have. Like, something where there's less pressure on everybody. Okay, so like, if you say you do that, Jaleesa, see, Jaleesa's probably amazing. Okay, probably amazing, but there's not a whole lot of women that are gonna hold down working. And when I say working, especially if they make a decent amount, right? So it's not like they're just some nominal job. It's like, no, they got a career, okay, that adds stress and all type of stuff to the equation. Then they got the kids, which, that's still kind of the norm in a lot of instances, even though it's not so much like that these days, but still. Um, then, I'm saying, the cooking, right? So come on now. Like, so what's wrong with the way I got it set up? Right? I got one woman that cooks. I got one woman that helps take care of business and is with the shit. So when I need someone to go film a corn, I got someone that can go film a corn. If I need someone to participate in the corn, I got someone that can participate in the corn. Right? And then, then there's very little pressure on the women that, on my, I'm saying, queen, to so that she could be there for me. So she's not feeling like all this extra pressure, like, oh, I gotta get your meal preps ready. I gotta post to the B side. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I would think that women would appreciate that type of setup. I would think that women would appreciate that type of setup because now there's less pressure on you and you can focus on doing the things that make you happy and that make me happy. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. See, and yeah, everybody knows about everybody. Everybody's informed. And it's not like I'm in a relationship with the mother of my kids or Kelsey. I'm not in a relationship with them. Okay. But they're a part of my team. They're part of my team. So I don't know, man. Like, and y'all gotta understand, like, the way the society is has been shaped these days, this is like this is like extremely new, the way that we live as humans, compared to the many, many, many tens of thousands of years that occurred before us, where humans live vastly different. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You say, can they have a man? Well, shit. Tracy and Kelsey could have whatever man they want, as long as they can do the stuff that I need them to do. Okay. Of course, T can't have no damn man. I'm her man in everything that she needs in that regard. Okay. All right. So I get it, man. I get it. All right. You say that's a no. You say you're right. So the ladies ain't hearing it, but the guys are feeling me. The guys are feeling me. All right. You just want one man? Right. That's what you're supposed to have. Just one man. Women ain't supposed to have a whole bunch of men for this, that, and the third. That's how society gets messed up. Okay? That's how society gets messed up. No, see, I meet all of T's needs. That's what y'all not understanding that. I meet all of her needs. So sexually, emotionally, physically, right? And of course financially. Okay? All right. Don't lock T down with no ring. she's gonna get a ring. You ain't gotta worry about that. She's definitely gonna get a ring. So you're saying she doesn't meet all my needs? I have a lot of needs. I wouldn't want her to meet all my needs. That's a lot of pressure. I wouldn't want her. Listen, man, I would feel anxiety if I knew that I'm expecting all this stuff from her. Like that to me is like, that's a lot of anxiety that I would feel for her. Like, damn, I want you to do all that. I expect you to do all that. That's a lot. I want you to go to work, make good money, take care of the kids, make me a good dinner, make my meal prep, so this, that, and third, and I need that booty tooted up every night. That's a lot. Come on now. All right. So I'm just saying, I think the way I'm doing it is a good way where everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Nobody feels extra pressure. Everybody benefits and everybody's good. I think it's a good thing. Okay. So, yeah, you know, you say your wife raising two of your side babies. Skilling say that. You say, I'm so effing confused. So T can't have other man on her team, but you can have all the girls. Again, I'm not effing the other girls. So what's there to be confused about, Heather? Like, of course, no, she can't have no. Why? What would she need another dude for? Come on now. All right. Say Marcus go to bed. The emotional aspect and the quality time. Well, okay, I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all this. I won't give you the emotional aspect because we are in constant communication. So there's no gap in emotional connection. Quality time, I'll say this. When you're a man that is of the ilk that I am and of the current stature that I am and with the current level of productivity that I produce, you can't expect to have an excess of quality time. You just can't. Okay. Anybody that deals with any level of high powered man has to understand that going into it. Okay. And T, that's what I'm saying. That's why T is the queen because she understands that. She understands what I'm trying to do. Now, does she like it all the time? No. No, she doesn't. Okay. But she understands what we're doing. Okay. She understands what we're doing. And in order for me to do what I'm doing, I got to be able to go. I need to be able to have, what I'm doing takes a lot and it takes a lot of time. And so, yeah, like, the quality time thing is something that, hey, man, listen, maybe a few years down the line or whatever it is, you say, well, how power I interview bums in Atlanta? Well, my bank account doesn't matter what you do. The bottom line is how productive are you? Okay, so I get it. You say Ash Tish or a shit Ash a shitty? What is it? A Ashi Tish? I don't know. Whatever your name is. She wants a deed. She's gonna get a house. She's gonna get a house. Absolutely. Right? We just gotta build. We're building, guys. I'm building. So, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna get a house and all that stuff. And y'all are gonna see it. Y'all are gonna see it. All y'all just talking shit. Ash it is then. Okay, Ash it is then. Okay. Okay, Ash. Yeah, she's definitely gonna get a house. All right. She's definitely gonna get a house. She's gonna get all that stuff, man. You just, when you're in the building phase, you gotta like put your foot in it. You can't take your foot off the gas. Okay. So, you know, that's the phase that I'm in right now. And like I say, anybody that's with somebody, let's put it like this, right? My brother and his fiance, right? Shout out to Malcolm. My brother is out of town right now because he does construction. And the jobs that pay like really, really, really good money are all in these remote places. So he's in Iowa right now. And last time that he went out of town, I think he was making in excess of like almost $25,000 a month, right? So, which, that's decent money. And so when he does these out of town time periods, he's gone for like 3, 4, maybe 5 months. Okay. And there's plenty of guys that work like that to where they may be gone. Think about it back in the day. If you were with a soldier, if you were with a Roman soldier or a soldier from whatever tribe that you're in or this or that third, if you're with a soldier, he's gone for years sometimes. He's gone for years sometimes. So, when you're dealing with people that are productive or have some level of, like I say, some level of stature or this, that, and third, they gotta work. You think that the people that are CEOs and that are, really powerful people, you think that they got all this time to spend at home being up under somebody? No. Nobody got time for that. When you building some shit, when you really like a boss, a CEO, or anything like that, a lot of your time is spent working. A lot of your time is spent working. Okay, so that's all I'm saying, guys. Like, and if you're just like more of a normal type of workspace where you go to work, you come home, hey, that's great. You got plenty of time. But me, I don't have nowhere near that kind of time. The majority of my waking hours are spent dealing with Atlanta Street interviews or my websites. Point blank, period. And there's never enough time in the day. Okay. I had to force myself to get back in the gym. I had to force myself. And thank God, because the truth is, I was starting to get depressed. I was starting to not like myself. I was starting to not like the way I looked. Okay. So, yeah, man, like, time is one of those things where, yeah, it may not be quality time, may not be quality time or a whole lot of quality time, but when we do spend the time, it's very high quality. You know what I'm saying? So when am I gonna premiere on DB? I gotta oh, by the way, I started my test, guys. I started my TRT. Um, and I didn't film it because I should have filmed it. I don't know what I was thinking. So, but he told me just to do a half a vial for the first one. So it's just like a half a dose, just to kind of allow your body to get used to it. I can say this already. I think that I feel, and I don't know if it's placebo effect, but I think that I feel like, I feel good. I'm in a better mood. Um, you know, like I think at some point today, my Johnson, swelled up involuntarily, right? Right. Right. So I think I'm enjoying this whole journey of being on TRT. Um, and so next week will be the first dose where I take a full dose. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel great. And of course, I'm gonna be looking great, right? Okay. Could not have just gotten some herbs. We got the herb. All right. We got the herb. Oh man. All right. No, no more electrician, Copper. No more electrician. All right. But I am going to, y'all be okay. So I'm gonna create another tab for the website that's just called fitness, right? And on the fitness tab is gonna be several things. One, I'm testing out, I'm gonna be live streaming, and I'm gonna be doing it on YouTube this first week or whatever. But I'm gonna be live streaming KD's kettlebell class, right? So, he does his kettlebell class on Thursdays. So I'm gonna be live streaming that. Okay. Um, but I'm also going to be taking y'all on my journey with TRT and whatever other supplements I might take, right? So you got the testosterone and stuff, but there's another thing that kind of helps you to like get that six pack really sizzled in real good, you know? Yeah, T's definitely gonna be doing overtime. That's why I say, like, I don't want to put too much on her. Okay, like, because with me on this testosterone, she's definitely gonna be working in that regard. Okay, okay, she's definitely gonna be working. Okay, All right, my friends and I, you say my friends and I all love you. Agree. Sounds great, but you are disgusting. The less we hear about you in your life, personal life, the better. No, no worries, Monet. Hey, listen, I feel you. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Okay. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna be also kind of showing y'all in detailing my journey with TRT and whatever else I take. Like I say, I might start taking some clenbuterol as well. We'll see. Okay. Be humble. I'm extremely humble. I'm extremely humble. Why not get Polo a room for longer? I didn't get Polo a room in the first place. His mom got his rooms. Okay. She gonna be in overdrive because it's unnatural. Nah, she gonna be good. She loves it. She gonna be good. Okay. Not TRT and Clem, bro. Ain't you 50? No, I'm not 50. I'm not 50, okay? As a matter of fact, my birthday, guys, is in 9 days. All right. My birthday is in 9 days. So I turned 43 in 9 days, okay? All right. Polo got his check now. Nah, he ain't get no check. Okay. All right. Take a shave. You look so old, but maybe it's the street interviews. Well, it's the lack of sleep. Like, I can't remember the last time I got some really, really, really good sleep. I'll be honest with you. Probably been years. So, I think a lack of sleep contributes to the look that y'all be trying to say, oh man, you look so old and this and that. But I think it's mostly just a gray beard. And I love my gray beard, so it is what it is. I ain't gonna do that. Your birthday's tomorrow. Okay, Heather. See, you be trying to talk shit about me, but we twins. We both Geminis. What's the birthday plans? Sad to say, guys, I'm terrible at like actually executing on birthday plans. And T has been asking me what I want to do, and all this stuff, but I'm just like, I don't know. I just want my websites to be successful. That's what I want. All right. That's what I want. I want my websites to be successful. Okay. Yes, T is Max's mom. Okay. Take a few days off, then I can't. I can't. I cannot take a day off even if I try. You know how many times over the past few weeks I've tried to take a day off? It just doesn't happen. If I'm here in the city, I will not be able to take a day off. Like, no days. Saturday, Sunday, it don't matter. No days off. That's just literally how my life is. That's what I'm telling y'all. I love my life right now, though. I wouldn't trade it in for nothing, man. I wouldn't trade it in for to win the lottery. I wouldn't want to be at the end of the journey. I would want to be right where I'm at right now. I'm telling you. Okay. You say I don't look old. I appreciate all y'all saying that. A meet and greet at a lounge. If we do a meet and greet, it'll definitely be at Crew. So I'll say this, right? I'll let y'all know if I'm going out. If I go out to Crew on my birthday, y'all pop out for your boy, man. Pop out. Pop out. All right. Shots on me. All right. Shots on me. Say the content been fire. Appreciate that. Say your dad was gray at 30. Absolutely. Some people just gray a little earlier. Are you gonna make another Facebook? You know, I might, but that really had ticked me off. Okay, sitting on satellites with the 9.99 super chat. First shot on her. Happy early birthday, man. Shout out to sitting on satellites. All right, definitely one of my favorite channels out here. 100%. And she been getting on my ass lately. And she's still one of my favorite channels. That's why I tell y'all, like, it ain't about whether you like me, don't like me, this, that, and the third, or if you critique me, right? Especially if it's fair, right? There's nothing wrong with a fair critique. So shout out to sitting on satellites, all right? That's ludicrous. You should be able to take your birthday off. The problem is, it's not that the problem is my phone's gonna ring, and I told y'all, man, when it was time to marry the game, I said, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? I had to say, yeah, I do. So in this game of content creation and the way that I do it, you gotta just get it. You just gotta get to it, man. Like waiting around or like, being like, oh, I'm gonna take this day off. And then like, I don't know, maybe it's FOMO. It might be fear of missing out. But it's like, I don't know, I just can't not work. Even if it's just stuff like this, right? Me going live. Y'all see, even when I go like out of town, I go, I go to the island, I go this, I do that. I still come live. I still do all this stuff or whatever. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like when you love what you do, it's not really work, but it's still work. I truly love what I do, but it's definitely still work, right? Now, I'll say this, I'm getting a lot better at it. I'm getting a lot better at making my work more efficient. Okay. Definitely doing that. But yeah, Facebook would be a great opportunity. But I told y'all, man, I had to pay back $100,000 before I even made a dime on Facebook. So that took a year and a half. So imagine they're using my content, reposting it for a year and a half before I see one red penny. And then when I finally do start getting paid, it lasts for a certain amount of time and then it's done. All right, hold on. Oh shit. I never sent them the money for the pizza thing. All right, y'all hold on. Hello?
Wait, what? Your pizza, man.
I got the text and now I got the talking. All right, so who do I need to send the Cash App to?
You can send it to Maya.
All right. Let me send it to Maya.
My bad. I'm sorry that everybody. Hold on. I'm sorry that everybody's so loud.
All right, man. You all right. Let me send y'all this money real quick.
Blame it on FIESTY's cheap ass vodka.
So all y'all over there on the taco vodka?
No. We're drinking goddamn Pinnacle.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's like, I don't know what type of Pinnacle, man. That's just like, bitch. You get up my damn body, man.
Lord Jesus. See, I need to be up there right now to film.
My the first tonight, my guy. They text about this shit.
You say what?
Yeah, I'm geeked on my body, man. Why you ain't bring me no treats, one? I need to smoke.
Look, I need y'all gotta hold something down, all right? Like if I'm holding certain shit down, y'all gotta hold something down. I can't get everything for you now. My kids don't even ask for everything.
You know you feeling on there, man. Why you playing like that?
Man, look, I gotta let y'all be men. I gotta let y'all be men.
Help to clear out the crew need help. ASAP.
Lord Jesus. I tell you what, I'm gonna be grabbing some tomorrow anyway. So I'm gonna be grabbing some tomorrow anyway. So you know what I'm saying? I'll drop a little bit off.
Look, he said you drop a little bit off tomorrow. Drop a little bit of what off?
But y'all gotta, but listen, the crowd is saying, and that I agree, y'all gotta get y'all hustle on, man.
Why we're on camera? Who?
I get it, but that I get it.
No, we can't interact with them, bro. Like, if we can interact with them, like,
well, right. Like, hey, listen, whatever's clever, okay? But yeah, the bottom bottom line is,
all right. So it's a chat they can talk on while they're watching the stream.
So yeah, the chat is right there on the screen.
We don't see the chat.
Oh, because y'all are looking at that's right. My bad, because y'all are looking at the laptop. Okay. So this is what you do. So okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to log in. I'm gonna have to log into the laptop so y'all can look at it on the website. My bad. I forgot about that. I be looking at it. Okay. So this is what you do. The website should be up, but y'all will probably have to you'll probably have to sign back in, and I don't want to give you my password and stuff. So okay, let me see. I got a dummy account too, but I don't know if he added. Let me see if the dummy account. Let me see if the dummy account is still active.
Okay.
So let me see.
So we can interact with them.
Right. No, 100%. You're right. So let me sign out real quick and sign back in. All right, so let me put in this one.
She's setting you up. She said, "Bitch, I want you to go finish." 3. Oh, so nigga. So that you we go, yeah. So the man.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text. Who should I text? I guess. Okay. So I'm gonna text this phone or whatever. I'm gonna text you with the dummy account, and you can sign into the website with the dummy account. All right. So let me text it to you. Now it's kind of long or whatever, right? It's kind of long or whatever, but yeah, you should be able to see the comments and everything else. All right. Yeah, gmail.com. All right, and then okay. All right, so let me put password, and then this is the username. Okay, so I just texted that to her. So as long as she types that in, put that in, and then she could interact with the chat or whatever. Y'all can see the chat, and y'all can ask them for some bud and some pizza and all that stuff. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Talk to y'all later. Mhm. All right. You say really be so young and doing absolutely nothing. Well, like I say, I mean, listen, right now, their storyline is, and specifically Feisty storyline is the dominant storyline on the channel. And so, I tend to make sure that hey, if you're on the channel and people are tuning in, everything else, I make sure I try to take care of these situations as far as up to a certain point, right? As you see, it's not like I'm like, all right, Feisty, here's a room for you only, and this, that, and the third. You know, I observe the situation. I try to see what they got going on, and if there's a place where I can offer some help and it can make sense, then that's what we do. All right, it ain't no biggie. If the budget is there for it, okay. You say, do you think I'll hire? Do you think you'll hire a cameraman to film while you do the interviews, or that's not in the budget yet? I don't think that's the content that people are used to. So I think that the people are already used to the POV style of content. So if we go to like a me being on the side and I'm sitting there interviewing, and that's not gonna be the same content, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all should do. Let me see if Kelsey is up, because she never sent me her channel. And I told her to do that earlier because when I went and looked it up, I can't find it. So let's see if she's up, right? Would you do a spicy with 2 men? Obviously, I wouldn't film it. Hey, what up, Kelsey?
Oh.
Hey, I'm on live. Real quick, what is the name of your personal assistant channel? You did.
It's Elena Street interviews personal assistant like Dash Kelsey.
Okay. Can you send that link to me? Can you do it now?
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it. All right, I'm on live, so I'll get back to it. All right. All right. So yeah, so you say do the 2 men spicy. So how many of y'all want to see the 2 men spicy? Put an M in the chat, or put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to see the man on man spicy, okay? Not necessarily, anything that I don't want to see or whatever, but if there's a crowd for it, wow, y'all are putting 2s. Wow, okay. Okay. Hey man, if there's a crowd for it, you say hell no, no. Well, listen, just don't click on it if you don't want it. See it, right? All right, so that's why. That's why I could never find it. It's because Atlanta Street Interviews is all one word on her thing. Okay. So it's Atlanta Street Interviews. Atlanta Street Interviews personal assistant dash Kelsey. Okay. Now you're gonna wanna check that out because it's just like a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, right? A lot of behind the scenes stuff. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Atlanta Street Interviews. And again, you have to put it all as one word as far as Atlanta Street Interviews. Personal assistant Kelsey. Man, this still didn't come up. Okay, here it goes. All right, so listen, y'all do me a favor. If you're on this live right now and you fuck with me, okay, y'all find this channel, Atlanta Street Interviews, personal assistant dash Kelsey. See, that's the other thing. She need to put a space in between that dash and the K. That probably throws it off because that look to the algorithm is dash Kelsey. It's not dash then Kelsey. All right, but y'all go find that channel. Okay. All right. I'm already wait. Okay. All right. Go subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna make sure she puts up some content. Okay. I'm sure she's got it on her other channel. Right. Let me see. Okay, so let me see what we got here. Okay, so she has a work vlog that she has, right? So let's see. So this is her just doing the stuff or whatever, doing some of the morning stuff, right? My the morning breakfast that I have changed or whatever, right? So it's a little bit different. So she's kind of she's making the new stuff for me, right? But let's see what else is on this vlog. Okay, so you get a lot of the behind the scenes stuff on this because um so this is her just, kind of straightening up, doing some things or whatever, right? So she's doing all that. Okay. All right. But then also you see me there. Well, let me see. So right now she's I think gonna show y'all what to do to make the breakfast. But you see me sitting there, I'm probably sitting there telling her like what she's gonna be doing, what I need her to do for me throughout the day. Sometimes it's me having discussions with her about social media and content and what I need her to do as far as her social media, her content, um, all the behind the scenes stuff, right? So there may be times when she comes in and I'm like super tired, right? And she may catch me like, sleep on the couch, right? Just all type of stuff, right? So, it's gonna be a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So that, if any of that stuff you're interested in and want to know about. Oh, now look, this is when she was actually up there at the hotel room. I had needed her to go up there and get them what I have her do. Oh, this was when she picked up I needed her to pick up Feisty and Chaos, and she's the one that bought them to the hub yesterday. So when she went and picked them up, because I already showed her how to do all the stuff with the website, she was up there basically, helping them get the website back online and everything else. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, a lot of her work stuff, when she's doing as far as her personal assistant duties. So it's gonna be a lot, right? This is when they was in the car. You see Feisty was in the car with her. Chaos is back there. Okay. So it's just gonna be a lot of good stuff. So y'all definitely so that's what the personal assistant channel is gonna be like. She doesn't have anything up right now, but she's gonna have it. I'm gonna make sure she posts something literally tomorrow. Okay. All right. Oh, and she's gonna be filming some of my workouts as well. So, give it maybe like by the time my birthday comes, maybe like by next week. By the end of next week, she'll probably be filming my workouts and everything else. So we're gonna be having a lot of time. What type of phone is this? It's the Z Fold. Samsung Is it the Z Fold? Fold Z, something like that. But it's the Fold, the Samsung Fold. All right. You want to see a J Rock solo video? I'll call J Rock right now and tell him that. Oh, look, it's 12/12. That's Max's birthday. That's Max's birthday. That's my boy. All right. That's my son. That's my son. Yeah, we up late. We just talking shit. We ain't even talking about nothing. We just talking. All right. You say what?
What's going on?
So somebody in the chat just said they want to see a solo J Rock video. I said, y'all want to see that worm? he gonna he gonna be flopping it around everywhere.
Super worm.
So he ain't on the TRT. But he on that moringa oil though. So that moringa oil been going crazy.
Yeah, tell him I'm gonna need in a woman's foot. I can't just be flopping it around.
Who's gonna volunteer? What woman, what lady is gonna volunteer to be what this nigga? All right. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Shell can't hear me. So what woman wants to volunteer to be the co-star with J Rock? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to volunteer to be J Rock's co-star. Put a 1 in the chat. All right, let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Who gonna put that 1 in the chat? Come on with it now. Oh, we got 1. We got some more. We got some more. Somebody, listen, somebody said Feisty and J Rock. Uh-oh, we got another one, Shamika.
I don't want to catch worms. I want to give worms.
Yeah, I only want to give them out. Only one? Uh-oh, golden signature. You want to volunteer? Lord Jesus.
Nigga, man, that's fucked up.
You say what?
I'm the toothless nigga.
Well, shit, you look homeless, so you might as well get on the channel.
Look, after the video, I will be homeless.
Right, I was about to say, if I call your ass too many times at 12:15 at night, shit, your ass gonna be homeless for real. Hey, look, Jasmine. Oh, hold on. Jasmine look a little cute too, bro. All right, Jasmine say she down.
Man, go ahead and tag me with Jasmine.
Jasmine, hit him up at J Rock the 5-star barber on Instagram. J Rock the 5-star barber on Instagram. Hit him up. Hit him up. All right.
Let's see what you talking about.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'll talk to you later. Yep. Oh man. Y'all said J Rock need to have his own segment. Cause one thing about it, J Rock ain't got no damn filter, man. I swear to God, he almost ruined the stud scene before it could even happen. I said, boy, I ain't bringing no more folk back to J Rock, man. You gonna get my people. Them people ain't gonna finna do nothing with me. All right. Yeah, J Rock, boy, he ain't got no filter, boy. He's something else. All right. You say J Rock and Quita? I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he'll do that. All right. But a cute young lady for sure. So if any of y'all that's cute, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, he loves a good slim one now. Like, of course, we all like, nice shaped women and everything else. I ain't saying if you're not slim, don't hit him up. But I'm just saying, you know, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyway. All right, you say you from St. Louis, he not ready for you? All right now. Plane ticket from St. Louis ain't too much. Man, I had a real big fan from St. Louis. I wonder whatever happened to her. See, people kind of matriculate in and matriculate out after a while, but man, she used to send me some nice little pics, boy. She used to send me some nice little pics. Will I ever reveal the masked man? Of course not. If I do that, then I won't be able to get nobody else to do it that wants to be masked. All right? Yeah, man. So I can't do that. What you trying to say? Queen ain't cute? No, I ain't saying that, but you know, J-Rock watches the channel too, so he probably knows too much about Quita. Okay? All right, let's see. OKC in this thing. Okay, Kanisha, what's happening with OKC? Man, my partner, man, who used to own, her name was Corey. And she was so cool. She the one that let me do the Atlanta street dating. Right outside her club or whatever. She was from OKC. No, she wasn't. She was from KC. My bad, not OKC. I fucked that up. All right, it's getting late. My bad. You say the masked man is Dominique? You so stupid. Be chatty patty tonight. Hey man, you gotta talk. You're on live. What you want me to do? Not talk? J-Rock is the masked man. He's stupid. J-Rock too light skinned for that though. You too light skinned. All right. All right. Look. Let me go. Let me go. Okay. You say put CJ girlfriend with the masked man on spicy. Look at this at this point. So I don't know if y'all saw. I'm gonna put it on now. Back to the content. But CJ had his own little drama going on with the mother of his partner, not the baby mama of his partner. Right? He had some other shit going on. So I'll put that up on now. Matter of fact, I'll post it right now. Let me see. Did I ever render it? Let me see if I rendered it. Let me see. Did I make a video? I think I did. I guess I didn't. Let me see. It was a screen recording. Okay, that's right. It was a screen recording. So let's see. Screen recording. Yep, I sure did. All right, I'm gonna post that right now. You say hook up Chaos and Kelsey? Man, Kelsey will swallow that little dude up. I'm about to text you a question. Come on with it, Copper. Text it to me. Can we do spicy content with you? Now, y'all was just talking about how does T feel and all this stuff. No, we can't do any spicy content with me. Okay, so you say I'm the masked man on the next video. Spoiler alert, Greg Turner. You're so stupid. Heaven and Chaos will be a cute couple. Yeah, but Chaos is shorter than me, guys. And Heaven is pretty tall, so I don't know. What about you and Bridget? She liked your hammer. She called it. I haven't seen Bridget in like probably almost a year. So, what's up, bro? Just stop by to show some love. What up, dating interviews? What's happening? Marcus high as hell right now. The eyes high as hell. You know what I'm saying? I smoked a blunt before I went up there, but I ain't high as hell. KC shot it out all day, man. Shout out that Kansas City, man. Marcus CJ is ticking time bomb, or where they getting pizza at 12 a.m. They got like a Domino's or something up there. So trust me, it's places that stay open late. You know, this is Atlanta. She can carry him on her hip, talking about chaos and heaven or whatever. Yeah, chaos is little. He a little dude. All right. You'll be on Spicy, Atlanta, my hometown. Come on with it, Divine. All right, make sure you got a co-star now. I think Tragedy needs that phone bill paid again, possibly. Whenever they start to reach back out and stuff, you know, they need something done. Chaos is easy on the eyes, probably the best looking man on the channel. Hey, man, shout out to Chaos. What happened to Munchie? Did y'all hear when CJ was talking about what happened to Munchie? Y'all didn't hear that, huh? So Munchie had actually ended up linking up with CJ in heaven. Now, if y'all don't know who Munchie is the young lady who was staying in a tent, said that she had like a 4 or 5-year-old daughter. That's the video where I had pulled up to Pad Split and it ended up like, or not Pad Split, but Pad. And I pulled up the Pad and ended up like kind of cursing them out a little bit or whatever. All right, hold on, Copper. I just got that, but let me just log into this website real quick. So that was Munchie. Well, she ended up linking up with CJ in heaven. And he ended up, I guess, putting her out because she thought she was like bigger than the program or whatever. That's according to what he said. All right, let me just post. No, not live stream. Go to videos. Let me post this stuff that CJ got going on. It's basically just a screen recording of the young lady's Instagram or whatever, her stories. So, all right, just give me a second. Let me see, from this device. So it should be screen recordings. Here we go. CJ and his partner, baby mama, got beef. Okay. Boom, put it there, upload and create. All right. So I just uploaded that, or I'm uploading it now. All right, just give it like, it shouldn't take longer than a minute. Um, hey Marcus, if I started at, yeah, absolutely, Copper. Absolutely. 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 All right. Same 50-50 split like I had with the last lady. So you could do that. You know, and have at it. All right. So have at it. So essentially, you know, I don't do you mind if I tell them what you just asked or just keep that between us? Let me know. All right. So that video is uploaded. The one that I just uploaded of the screenshots or whatever. All right. Did you ever do a follow up with the Hispanic girl outside the police station? She was absolutely terrified. She couldn't even look at you. No, I never saw her again. Yeah, the beds are small. They're twin beds. All right, so yeah, yep, didn't see that. Let's see. Uh CJ just a messy girl. Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say they think he's gay. I I see like the maybe kind of what people would call kind of sassy energy, but I think that's like a young nigga thing. Like as far as especially these YNs in Atlanta, they all kind of got like a little flair to them a little bit. All right. Say cash no boys like vinegar and oil. Yeah, you talking about the date? Yeah, that just got posted today. So if y'all want to see Skinny go on a date with Cash. So Cash went on a date with this dude named Skinny, and it's on the B side. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely check it out. All right. Oh, yeah. So essentially, Copper basically just hit me up and was like, hey, look, if I start posting your videos on Facebook, are you down? I'm like, hell yeah, let's do the 50-50 split. Let's do it. Because that was what the last lady was doing. And the channel got taken down. Like, what was that? Like, I think 857,000 followers. So we was approaching a million. All right. And you know, yeah, the date was boring. I literally didn't even watch the date. I ain't gonna lie. All right. I ain't gonna lie. So that's why I was like, all right, because I was there and I wasn't sitting with them, but I was like sitting at the bar, and every time I would turn around and look, it didn't look like shit was popping. So I was like, okay, we got to find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I paid for the date and paid them for the, you know, for the fee or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna post it because I at least need to try to break even. Okay. Where's Lola? Lola is probably gonna definitely be back in town. Maybe next week, we'll see. Maybe the week after. But Lola had a great time while she was here, and I can't wait because Lola is with the shits too, and she's just cool. She's actually cool. She's actually like you know, she comes back in town. Like I'm gonna tell you what I would try to do. I ain't gonna lie. I try to get the stud couple to be in town the same time Lola's in town, and I would like take everybody out. Kelsey, them, whoever else is in the mix, we'd all go out and just get lit. Okay, just get lit. Have a good time. All right, literally. Okay. You say it was sleeper, so it was more of a sleeper than Chris date. Yeah. Because see, Cash gets a lot of attention out there, but Cash probably doesn't get a lot of follow up. So, or like open follow up. Cash gets a lot of people that want to secretly smash, basically, but not a lot of people that want to like openly take them out on a date. Okay. So that's what's going on. Okay. The guy in the white t-shirt, he was hungry. You need to visit Atlanta. Come on with it, Yulene. Come on with it. Listen, Yulene will get, there's certain people that if they ever come to Atlanta, be like, hey, I'm such and such. VIP treatment, red carpet rollout is not even a question. Yulene is on that list. Vibing and Surviving is on that list. And there's a few others that are on that list that they come, red carpet treatment, like nothing less than just 5-star. Like we going ham. Okay. All right. You say the chat is not refreshing on the website. The website live stream may have some issues because the internet is kind of weak at that hotel. I looked into getting a hotspot. It essentially was going to cost me $90 a day because of what it takes to stream. Okay. The amount of data that it takes to stream. And so I elected obviously not to do that. So we're just building a plane as we fly it. We're building the plane as we fly it. Okay. So it ain't going to be necessarily perfect right now, but we're just seeing what we got. All right. You say quit again thicker than the Snicker. All right. Tell Feisty she need a good oatmeal bath and Vaseline for her skin. Nah, quitting can go, but that screaming high in the fight, she got to stay in her cage. You say Cash could do better, yeah, than that dude. Cash, baby, don't let nobody treat you like a fetish or dirty secret. Right. I think that's why Cash doesn't want to just be doing like the DL stuff or whatever. It's playing perfectly for me. Okay, the website, yeah, see, so I get it. What's the website? Now back to the content.com. Do I think Summer will ever get clean? She gets clean all the time. Problem is she gets back unclean. That's the problem. What's up with Cam and Short Dog? I mean, they obviously ain't feeling each other right now. All right, JLR Goonin, buddy. You can make your little jokes, but don't get blocked. All right, just watch it. All right, doors falling off the plan. I'm gonna pay my way, but I'll appreciate the red carpet. Come on with it, Greg Turner. All right, I appreciate you saying that, Big M. You lean, you already know. It's not even a question. I want to pick and buy merch when I pull up. I need to start. I need to get with Printful to start doing my merch. I need to look into what their pricing and what their, um, you know, their commission sharing is and everything else. Um, let's see. Can you tell Maya and D Pharrell to remove their babies from the can? We try to see Feisty and Chaos. I'm gonna let them just do whatever they doing, man. Y'all tell them in the chat. They're up on the website now. They can see the chat. Feisty is crying. Marcus, call her. You say the stud with the glasses kind of fly. Listen, did you see both of them? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I am not gonna lie to you. When the stud with the glasses, when she was bent over in that doggy style position, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I was like, ooh. I was like, hey, relax. Relax. Okay. Relax. Okay. So yeah. I think both of them was fly. Both of them had like nice bodies, faux show. And that was very sexy to see. That was very sexy to see. I was like, wow, that looks really good. See, y'all they be walking around in all these stud, in they male clothes and everything. But boy, you get them naked, boy. You get them naked, they are full women, okay? They are full women. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying. Y'all say feisty crying. Look, man, I ain't got time because even see, y'all know I be recording all the phone calls and stuff. I could play y'all right now the phone call from earlier today where she called me and so basically what happened earlier today that didn't make it to YouTube, right? Is essentially so this morning, and Kelsey can vouch for this. Matter of fact, it might be on the footage that Kelsey posted from today. I don't know what that she hasn't posted it, but it might be on the footage that she has. All right. Basically, Feisty called me this morning, said that oh no, first Chaos called me first. Okay. Okay. Chaos called me, say, do I know where Feisty is? This is in the morning. Do I know where Feisty is? I'm like, no, like, why would I know where she's at? It's whatever time in the morning. So he's like, oh yeah, well, she dipped out this morning, said that she was going to work. So I'm like, work is all right, whatever. So then I get a call from his phone because she had his phone. So she's like, I'm down here at the hub. Aunt told me to come in to work. I'm like, what time? What time? She's like, he called me at like 5 or 6 in the morning. So Aunt supposedly called her at 6 or something like that in the morning. And she, got up, got dressed. She says she walked 30 minutes to the train station, got down there to the hub, and Aunt was nowhere to be found. She called Aunt, like, hey, where you at? I'm here. He's like, I'm washing clothes. I ain't gonna be there till about 3 o'clock. Now, y'all gotta understand, it's like maybe 9 or 10 in the morning. And I'm just listening to this shit. I'm like, what? What? What are we talking about here? So I don't know. Apparently, that's what happened. And so she was calling me essentially to ask me, could I Uber her back up to the hotel? But I'm just thinking, like, what the hell? Like, why don't the person that called you down there, why don't he Uber you back up if y'all had a miscommunication or whatever? Why don't he do that? So I don't know what the hell happened. And now that I told y'all about that, I'm going to ask her about that tomorrow. I'm going to have to ask her about that. Like, what was going on? Because Chaos didn't know where you was. And I guess you had told him you was going to work, but he was still half asleep or whatever it is, right? And you end up going down to the hub in the morning time when who the hell is there in the morning? And he's not there. And you call him and he says he's washing clothes. It's just weird. I was like, what? Okay. So anyway, I'll ask her about that tomorrow. Okay. How do we watch Feisty's live? They're on the website now back to the content.com. All right. Now back to the content.com. All right. You say ask Ant. I call him right now. Let's see. Because he was a little mad at me because I ain't pull up on him last night. He wanted me to pull up on him because they sound like I don't know, him and his people or whatever that he had at the shop. They sound like they was lit last night. But I had a super duper long ass day. So, it was over with. Like when he called me and asked me, I said, hey, I'm gonna try to make it. But by the time it was done, it was done. I was like, hey, no, it's done. So, all right, let's see if he pick up. It is past midnight. It is past midnight. All right, we're gonna see. Let's see if he pick up. I hope he don't pick up, to be honest with you.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
Cool. So no worries, right? So I'll ask him about that tomorrow, right? But yeah, so you say Aunt definitely hitting that? No, I don't think so. You say she was a tragedy? You say Feisty crying? Y'all keep on saying that. So she's trying. So let me go to the website. Let me go to the website. Let me go to the website. Because y'all keep on saying that. All right. Let me sign in. Let's see what's going on with Feisty. Okay. All right. So they getting the okay, so they getting both of the cameras going now. So they're actually getting both the cameras going. So they got the webcam, which is the better camera, and then they got the cam that's just on the laptop or whatever. They're figuring it out. Okay, I see y'all figuring it out. Why didn't I put them on YouTube instead of my other site? Because I don't know what they're gonna do or say. YouTube has very strict rules and guidelines. So if you put people on a live stream, it's live, and they're not familiar with YouTube's guidelines, they may do something that could tear your channel down, completely make YouTube say, we're terminating your channel, right? They may get on there and start fighting, or they may get on there and, Feisty was just, shaking her booty and all that stuff. And she just had her panties on. And if I would have panned the camera to where she was doing that, that would be a violation, right? So, yeah, we can't do none of that. Can't do none of that. So, because YouTube has such strict community guidelines, it obviously makes sense to just put them on my website. Okay, so And then I'm also providing value to the people that sign up. But hold on, straight up 101. Are you not on now? Back to the content. Straight up 101. Are you not on now? Back to the content. I'm gonna wait for your reply. Straight up 101. I know that you ain't finna sit here and tell me that you're not on my website. Straight up 101. I see that you just replied to the stuff I was saying, but I need you to reply to what I'm asking now. Are you not a member of Now Back to the Content? Did I get a strike for the Cam and Short Dog video? It would have been a strike, but it was my first time violating that particular rule. So they just gave me a warning. Okay. Do I believe Feisty about the pregnancies? No, I believe the mom. If I'm just being honest. As far as the recent pregnancies, now, obviously she has the kids that she has right now. Okay. All right. You say, I know I'm not because you don't respond back. On timing topics, I'm responding back now. Is the spicy content on the website? Yes, it's just on a different website. So it's not on nowbacktothecontent.com, but it is on the site that is we tell you how to get there. We tell you how to get there. New Orleans is shut out New Orleans. Shut out that big NO. All right, what's happening, baby? Where's Cam and Short Dog? Everybody talking about Jay-Z Whack Freestyle. Let me see. Let's say something interesting happens on live that we missed. Are you able to clip it? Yes. So I am recording the live as well as live streaming it. Okay. I believe mom ain't never was a miscarriage. The mom is a cloud chaser. Now I believe that part too. Says still has no reason she can get prego. I don't know. How many times Cam got her videos taken down? I mean, this was the first time her video got taken down, but the last two videos before that were both demonetized. Okay, so Cam videos, I end up losing money basically. I want to do a spicy scene with Solid Sunny. Well, she got to want to do one back with you. Feisty lied about almost everything. Why does Short Dog keep blaming Queen for calling his job? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he thinks that it's her. What about lady who tried to make him lose his job? That's who I would think it was, right? Feisty ain't no Haitian. I don't know who believed that. Right. Yeah. I don't believe she's Haitian, right? What does Dad's briefcase mean? Y'all want me to tell y'all the origin of Dad's briefcase? I think I've told y'all before. Put a D in the chat if you want me to tell you the origin of Dad's briefcase. All right, since I'm just running my mouth anyway, right? Okay. Of course. Of course. Say you already told us, right? Right. I'm pretty sure I already told y'all, but maybe some people weren't here or whatever, right? So I'll give you the summary version, okay? So I think I was 11 years old. Everybody was gone out the house, and I discovered my dad's briefcase, which he kept his videos in, his corn or whatever, right? You got to remember this is in the early 90s, right? And so the long and short of it is that uh whew, it was all good until it wasn't all good. Okay. So, the first few videos that I watched, it was like, of course, I'm super paranoid and everything else. The first time that I actually orgasm, right? It wasn't even white, it was clear. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know, I didn't even know what was happening. All I knew is that this stuff just came out of me and it felt good. Okay. And so Dad's briefcase was where the freaky deaky stuff was. Now, what my parents didn't know and still don't know to this day, and me and my brother, we had a good laugh about it the other day because we had never talked about it, but we had a good laugh about it about a couple months ago. Is that essentially, essentially, see, you're doing good until you get to a particular video. And then that particular video, you're watching it, you're like, oh, it's a cool video. And then they zoom out. And now you've got to go to therapy. Now you got to sit in front of a therapist. Okay. Oh God. Oh man. And it's so funny because, you know, when my brother had his time period, because we're 4 years apart, right? So so when my brother had his time period and he inevitably discovered the same video, right? It's something that we never talked about because there was just never any reason to talk about it. But then when I created the website and I was like, yeah, the website is called Dad's Briefcase, Malcolm looked at me like, and I looked back at him like, when I tell you, when I tell you, when I tell you the laugh that we had with each other, man, that was some of the best belly laugh we ever had, man. I'm talking about, man, we laughed for like 5 or 10 minutes straight. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, because we both had the same experience of like seeing the other videos first and then finally getting to that one and like kind of like, because this is like the home video recorder, you know what I'm saying? So it was like zoomed in at first, you know what I'm saying? It was zoomed in at first, and then when it zoomed out, whoo, ooh-wee. You say looks like chaos handle her? Oh, okay, on the spicy content. Okay. Why did you mention therapist? Who was recording? It was probably set up. It wasn't like the video was moving or anything, so it was stationary. So I'm sure he just had it set up. All right. So now y'all know a little bit about Marcus, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh man, my dad, boy. I'm telling you, one of the things that I was so happy about was that he like took a lot of like home film and stuff like that because at his funeral we had so much footage, so much content, and it was so therapeutic for me to make that video. And it just like see all the old memories and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad was a cool guy. And he was a little bit ahead of his time because some of those videos was straight up vlogs. And I'm not talking about the spicy stuff right now. I'm talking about just the home videos, the family videos, the vacation videos, all that stuff, man. That stuff was so good to have when he passed because it helped me so much to process everything and to really have the memories, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. So shout out to my dad, man. He's a mixed bag and I love him. I love him. I really do. All right. It's 12:45. How long have I been out here? This is ridiculous. I be doing these lives way too long. Way too long, okay? And at this point, I'm crying because I'm laughing. I'm crying because I'm thinking about my dad. Like, let me just get off this live, all right? Let me get off this live. But yeah, y'all, listen, love y'all. Non-monetized live. Here you go. Hopefully, y'all are entertained and got a lot of stuff out of it. Of course, we're gonna be right back to it tomorrow. So definitely make sure that you tuned in. Make sure that you tapped in with nowbacktothecontent.com. Make sure you tapped in. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If y'all rock with me, if y'all support me, understand this. There's a method to my madness. But ultimately, there has to be a budget, right, in order to get certain things done. And YouTube, while YouTube pays well, I just need more. Okay. So just rock with me. Rock with me. It's $5.55 a month. And I'm in my estimation, I'm gonna bring the value. I'm gonna try to be constantly posting. Like I say, we got the gossip and all that type of stuff, right? But we also are gonna have the fitness stuff, right? And the fitness stuff is gonna include live streams of the classes when Katie does his classes, but it's also going to be me taking y'all on my TRT journey, right? So that I can be fully transparent with y'all and show y'all how I get my body and everything into this great shape or whatever that's going to be in. So I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to for sure. Oh, to go to the live feed on the website, right? I'm glad you said that because I don't want y'all to be lost in the sauce, okay? So you're on the website, you sign in. Let me sign in real quick. All right. Okay. So you sign in. All right. Okay. And of course, it's just on the videos at first. Okay. All you got to do is just go to the little hamburger grill or menu, whatever you want to call it, right? The three little bars. You go to that and then you go to live. Okay. And that's where the live stream is. All right. You click on it and you're going to see whatever the heck they got going on in the moment. Okay. So that's where the live stream is. Ain't no telling what the hell they gonna be doing with with this live stream and in this hotel. Ain't no telling. All right. So, tap in if you so choose, right? But yeah, definitely rock with me. Cause what this dude just say, have tea and your daughters get a job if you need extra money. How about this? We'll just do that. All right. Since you want to talk all that shit. All right. I'm gonna always be the one to figure it out and make it happen. Okay. So you ain't gotta worry about that. All right. But like I say, in addition to the value that you're getting on Now Back to the Content, you also have access to Dad's briefcase. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good value. I think it's a good value. So, I mean, like I say, man, if you rock with me, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I know that I have my channel memberships and I definitely appreciate everybody that's a channel member. But I'll be honest, if it comes down to channel membership on YouTube or you being a member of Now Back to the Content, 100% I want you to be a member of Now Back to the Content. Did I interview Jeremiah? Yes, I did. And as a matter of fact, to demonstrate even more value, okay, because I'm gonna put that on the B side. I was gonna have Kelsey upload it probably tomorrow or Thursday, but I'll go ahead and put the Shay/Jeremiah interview. I'll put that up on Now Back to the Content right now. Right? Because you got to hear it. Let's put it like this. He's about to have a kid. I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Yes, Jeremiah, aka Shay, who we met as basically being a trans at first, is now about to have a kid. Okay. So let me put this real quick. Shay, aka now Jeremiah, about to be a dad. All right. So that video is going up on the website. All right. So you see it's uploading. So it's uploading right now. Okay. So give it about, no more than 5 minutes. Okay. Is Shay still homeless? Nope. Nope. Shay has held down the apartment. So Jeremiah has held down the apartment that he's had it for about over a year now. All right. So he's held it down. He tells some stuff on this interview. So it's a quick little 12-minute interview, but absolutely, man. Like definitely for sure. And so, like I say, okay. Ultimately, I feel like I'm providing value. Oh, look, this ant right here. Let's see what ant talking about. What? Big Ant. What to do? Man, shit, I'm on live. I'm on live. And okay, so you going live right now. You need me to speak on your behalf or what? What's going on? No. You tell me because basically, Feisty had called me this morning and told me that you had called her to come down there to work early in the morning, and when she got
To talk on the phone, I did not call Feisty to come in to work. And basically, what it was, Feisty phone was dead. So, I mean, if I got to straighten this up and it's a fuss, it's up.
well, there's no fuss, but I was just telling people basically what happened was she said that you called her down there. She went down there. When she got down there, you wasn't there. And that's why I had to get her an Uber back up to the hotel this morning.
I bought her Uber too, and then she went in outside to catch the Uber.
She did say that too.
So I ended up getting charged for the
right for the little $8 charge, whatever. Okay.
chaos call looking for her, and I didn't want to get twisted with that shit because me and him already had it out.
Right, he called me too. Right.
Yeah, so therefore, I'm just trying to clear my name and stay in the club, man.
So did you?
What?
So what? But why did she come down there this morning?
She came down there to work, but at the end of the day, I text her and tell her to come at 3 o'clock because I had to do some laundry. I had to do the towels, had to do this, do that. So I ain't have time to just be at the shop. I'm a one-man show sometimes.
Right. So
therefore, when she came, I wasn't there, and she said her phone had went dead. So I mean, yeah,
okay. So you did call her earlier to come down there, is what you're saying?
we talked on the phone. She said she was preparing to leave or something like that. But before she even left, I text and I was like, "Hey, just come around 3." But she had already came because her damn phone was dead.
Okay. But did you call her at like 6 or something in the morning?
Hell no.
Okay.
No,
Okay, because that was she was saying like it was like
early.
Right. Okay, so you called her initially to be like, come to work, but then you thought about it. You was like, hold on, just come to 3.
In the morning, she told me she was screaming for 24 hours yesterday, and she was tired when I talked to her. You feel me? So we talk around about 9 this morning.
So did you call her this morning or did she call you?
I'm not sure who called who, but I think she called me. Worst case scenario. I'm not sure what happened.
Okay.
She called me or something. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna cap on that.
Okay. Cause yeah, all I know is I get a call in the morning time and she, you know how she do. She talking 100 miles an hour.
She was hot. She was hot as fish grease. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, like I said, I cover my tracks.
Okay, so she was mad because basically she, in her mind, she thinking, you done told me to come down here, and when I get down here.
And like when we talked, yeah, I knew she was coming, so that's why I sent a message saying, hey, come at 3. Like I said, her phone was dead. Like, what the hell?
Okay.
What supposed to do?
Okay, but
like I told her, you at a spot. I helped you get the spot. The hotel, remember that, Mark? Remember that? I say we need something for the kids. Remember I told you that?
Right,
and then you
right.
said, well, I will. Yeah, so I helped on that end. I don't get no goddamn credit, man. I'm sick of this shit.
Oh, you mean you helped as far as like basically like give
good
me the advice to
outweighs my bad, and I don't get shit, and I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I'm sick of being sabotaged right now. Every time I look up, it's a problem with ant. I'm tired of my name ringing.
I guess I'm just still, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still just confused because what made her get up and come to work in the morning?
I don't know. That was kind of unusual for me too. I mean, I ain't never seen Feisty. She was actually there before the shop open.
Okay, but you didn't tell her to come that early.
I ain't know the park in the back. That's my boy. Hold on. Stay with Mark.
Nah, okay. I ain't trying to hold you, but I was trying to understand.
Parking and shit.
Okay, yeah. Nah, I'm just.
We had Club Vivid Lounge or whatever.
Oh, y'all at Vivid? Okay. Let me see. Let's see what that's at.
See some butt naked hoes.
Hey, man.
Man, you could do that too. You know, I go crazy.
Yeah.
And I got a crazy broad with me who want to go crazy too. She got down.
She want to
triple.
Like a bride.
Like this, baby, baby with baby.
Shit, that's what they used to say. Well, no, they said that about who they said that about. Was it Feisty? Yeah, they were saying that about what, Feisty and Tragedy. I mean, Whitney.
Never stop right there in that man. We get far, bro. Thought you had this place covered. They go in the backpack. I just go in the backpack. Hello, yeah. What you saying now?
Okay, now I'm just trying to see what happened because hearing it from her side, I can't.
Oh my nigga. God damn, I'm sick of you and that shit, that disrespectful ass shit. What you saying, Mark?
Now, like I said, I was just trying to see what was going on this morning, man, because it was a very confusing situation. All I know is I ended up having to spend 20 something dollars on the Uber out of nowhere, and I was like, "What does this got to do with me?" So, no worries.
I don't know what's up with this nigga, man. I ain't signed up for this. Just park in the other spot. Get out his spot and park across the street, bro. Get out his space. Just move around because I'm not finna get tapped by these folks. I already know what they on. Just go out here and I'll show you where to park, bro. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you was saying now?
No, that's it, bro. I was just trying to see what happened this morning because, like I say, I ended up having to pay. I ended up having to pay 20 something dollars out of nowhere.
It's cool, man. Just add it to the budget.
Ain't no worries. Ain't no worry. I was just trying to see what happened.
Do the same thing. And
yeah.
Whip, she didn't even get in. And I'm wondering why she didn't even get in the motherfucker.
I'm still trying to figure out why she came down there. Like, did you say you didn't tell her you say you didn't tell her to come?
Hell no, not that early. Okay. Like, what the fuck? She told me something about Kelsey. She was going to have Kelsey come through.
This morning?
Yeah, some shit she was talking about. Kelsey was going to come through.
Yeah, that won't happen. Okay.
I'm not even there, bro. I'm not even there before the shop opened, bro. I opened at a certain time, and then I had to goddamn then I had to actually the shop don't open till 10, sometimes 11 o'clock. So 9:30, 9:25, 9:15, whatever time she walked up, I'm nowhere in sight. I don't know what the fuck her intentions were.
Okay. All right, where Club Vivid at?
I'm buried on the street.
Oh, okay. All right, man. So on Marietta Street, you must be talking about down close to Georgia Tech.
There used to be some shit called opium or some shit
Oh, okay.
Odyssey. Yeah. It's been different names and shit. Been renamed a few times. Right on Marietta Street, the back street. The industrial part.
Okay, over there by Bankhead?
No, by Atlanta Station.
Okay. Okay, I ain't never been to that club. I'm gonna check that out.
I dropped the location on the slide in here, man. It's gonna be footy.
Hey man. Hey, look, drop it real quick. You just in case. You hear me?
I got you. I got you on standby.
All right, brother.
All right.
What's up? All right. So I can't say that I'm more clear on what actually happened. You know. Oh, that's the old body tap. Okay, yeah, I ain't never went to the body tap. Never went to the body tap. All right. I don't think I should go out tonight. I think I should just take it easy, right? I got to work. I got chest day tomorrow. I got some stuff that I need to do in the morning. And I definitely have to go pull up on T and Max tomorrow. Cause I was supposed to do it today, but my day just got it just got ran. Yeah. Say this trip's gonna look just like Feisty. Nah, I doubt it. We need Ant on the spicy content. Y'all so damn crazy. All right, you don't even have a shirt on, and and you know what I'm saying? Slim girls there. I like them slim at the strip club. I don't like the BBLs and stuff. Go home, work out. Feisty was cheating. Feisty thinks she true star or not. What happened? Y'all just got here. Nothing. I just been running my damn mouth. Drive there for more content. Look at you, Golden. Golden, boy, I know you a bad influence. You know what I'm saying? You Golden be wanting to see what the hell going on. All right. Oh man, little bro finna go turn up. Nah, I think that's what I'm saying. Let me just chill. My birthday's next week, right? Birthday's next week. Let me just relax. Let me just relax. Y'all want me to drive over there though? I'll drive over there. All right, if you want me to drive over there, right? It's 1:00 in the morning here, 10 on the West Coast, 10 p.m. If y'all want me to drive over there, put a D in the chat, and I'll drive over there. Okay, put a D in the chat. If you think I should go home, put an H in the chat. Okay, put a D in the chat to drive. Put an H in the chat if I should just go home. Boy, y'all are some enablers. You enabling little people. All right, let me see. Y'all better be signing up for this website. I swear to God, this shit better break even or better. Thank you, Margaret. Still can't reset the password. Please advise. That's just a link. All right, but we'll have to deal with that tomorrow. Okay. Say fuck home, turn up. All right, man. Fuck it. All right. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. It was time to marry the game. And I said, yeah, I do. All right. All right. Y'all want it on me on the road. All right. You want it on me or the road. All right. Put an M if you want it on me. Put an R if you want it on the road. All right. Yeah, y'all are my messy subscribers. Y'all are. So y'all just like me. All right. It's all good. Want it on the road? You get a bunch of R's. Okay, we'll turn it to the road. Let's see. Can y'all see that? I know the thing is kind of like in a way a little bit. Let me see if I could make it so y'all can really see it. All right. Well, we'll switch it up. So we'll put it on the road for a little bit, and then I'll put it on me for a little bit. But y'all know I'm finna do a little something real quick. So this cool if it ain't on me for just a second. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me put my top back a little bit too. Well, y'all ain't gonna the sound might that's all good. Okay. So y'all just give me a second. Yeah. We're gonna get right. All right. Let me buy you a drink. Man, Nina McNeil. Nina, listen, Nina is so Nina, the phone is sitting on the phone holder that you bought. So Nina is the one that bought this phone holder that y'all looking at and that the phone is sitting on. Nina bought that. Nina, thank you so effing much. Okay, thank you so much. All right, like seriously, like I don't know how to receive gifts a whole lot. Um, Mostly because I just don't receive a whole lot of gifts. So I thank you. When I do get a gift, I'm very appreciative. Okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And there was some complications with it. Nina was very patient with me, right? Because it took me a while to actually go pick it up because of Whole Foods and the whole thing with Amazon and whatever the deal was, and I couldn't pick it up at first, all type of stuff. So Nina is amazing, and I'm extremely grateful and thankful. All right, extremely grateful and thankful. So, all right, how can you donate to me? I seriously do need to get a PO box because I end up having to give Nina like the address that I give everybody to send stuff, and I don't want to give everybody that address. You say Atlanta sleep, ain't it though? Ain't it though? Now I'm gonna tell you a secret. It looked like it's sleep right here, but if you look in the cracks and crevices, you'll see people. You'll see the people on the street, right? So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because can y'all see? I don't want to have to hold it like that, right? So I put it back on here or whatever. But I want y'all to be able to kind of see. You see, it needs to not be focused on the thing. It needs to come out of the focus. All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right. You say, yeah, it's listen, this is sleep before calm. We got the World Cup coming next week. But y'all see all these folks right here? Y'all see the people? All right. You know what I'm saying? People outside is just, they outside walking around doing their thing. All right. And like Atlanta ain't the type of city where you're gonna have just it's like Peachtree is just gonna be popping and stuff like that per se. But trust me, it's a lot of little crevices, a lot of little cracks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So people definitely gonna be, like Atlanta turn up at night, for sure. You just gotta know where to go. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. Drive safe? Shit. Even if I didn't drive safe, ain't nobody out here. I can go from lane to lane. It's all good. Look at this. Ain't even no Waymos out here. Normally at this time of night, you'll at least see like the Waymos or whatever, the self-driving cars. They're not even out here. All right. Did Polo get his mind right yet? Well, did you see the interview today? Because that was literally from today. That was earlier today. Okay. So dare I say, Polo has not got his mind right yet. Okay. But we rooting for him, man. We rooting for him. I mean, I really want to see him get his housing. I think it's so ridiculous that he is basically just not gotten it yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just effing over his opportunity. Okay. All right. Let me get this dude up out of here. Well, maybe you're not trying to be funny when you say that. So I'll leave it alone. Let's see. I used to drive from Columbus to Atlanta every night to hang out. Wow. Okay. You was vamp life for real. You showed the masked man face in another video. He's never been on my channel. So that would be impossible. Right? The masked man is someone that Kelsey brought to the situation and someone that, they've been dealing with each other for a while. But super cool dude. And yeah, definitely, I would love to link up and have him do more content. Right? Have him do more content. You know what I'm saying? They was definitely talking about like some threesomes and stuff like that, right? They was definitely talking about all that stuff. So, hey, I'm down, right? They can rock out with some threesomes and do this and that. I'll definitely pay for it and let's see what we got, you know? So anyway, um, where's Dante? Shit, Dante be around. Dante be around. He don't like me. You say it's the masked man DeAndre? No, y'all listen, y'all have not met the masked man. Okay? Is it Tone? It's definitely not Tone. Marcus stop letting Fight talk to you crazy, saying what she will and won't do. She ain't been talking to me crazy. Oh, and when she do, I get her together, so she be all right. They on now back to the content eating Maya up about her babies. He was in the room on Chaos and Feisty video, right? Yeah, he was. I just love to see him in his house. Yeah, that's what I want. Take your ass home. The streets is dry. Yeah, this shit. But y'all say y'all want me to pull up on Ant, or at least where he was at. So this Marietta Street, we gonna ride it up and see what he talking about. I don't know where the old body tap was located for real. So let me see. Let me see if Google can tell me. Where was the body tap, an old Atlanta nightclub, located? Okay, got it. All right, so let me put that in the navigation. Let me put it in the Navi. See how far we got because if it's too far, I'm just gonna turn my ass around. Don't do none of that. All right, boom. Let's see what we got. 9 minutes. That ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. All right, so we got 9 minutes till we get there. So, all right, basically head up there and then make a slight left. Okay, so here, I'll give y'all a little better view. Where can you find the spicy? Somebody tell them where you can find the spicy. Okay, tell Josh where you can find the spicy. All right. Sir say I got my own business and apartment now. Who is Sir? You must be somebody that I've interviewed before or something. I didn't see your previous comments in case you already told me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's the correct one, Nina. Call me an enabler. Yeah, I saw that. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Feisty's mom, when Troy asked about Marcus, she had this huff and puff moment. She's like, well, I just have a few words for him. Enabler. And I'm like, so wait, you mean I'm enabling the young lady that you didn't raise? And when you did raise, you didn't raise her properly? That's what's going on, and that's what you're mad at me about? Like, check yourself first. Check yourself first, okay? Like, don't come at me about what your family member has going on. This is for anybody to where the shoe fits, right? Because people like to act like I'm the one that's doing their people wrong. It's like, no, they ended up out here, and so they were already in a bad situation. Okay. And to the extent that I'm putting a little money in their pocket or this or that, you call it enabling, but without that, it's hard to survive. Right. So maybe if you would have done a better job, if you'd have done your job, right, then guess what? You say you're a member, you don't see it. So all right, listen. Okay. Now back to the content that's the main website. There's a side website, and everybody's put it in the chat. Okay. You just put a .com after that. And that's the spicy site. Okay. That's the spicy site. So, you know, that's how you get there. Okay. It's the same username and password. So there's nothing different as far as that goes. But it's just a different site. Okay. Okay. So King says, I was homeless in Atlanta for years in Midtown. Now I got my own business apartment. I appreciate you, King. Thank you. Hey man, listen, man, for sure. I just listen. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. It's a blessing to be seen and not viewed. All right. More Lola spicy content. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Lola can get spicy. All right. So you'll definitely be seeing more as long as she down, which she said that she is. She recently messaged me and was like, hey, I enjoyed my time and everything was cool. You was cool. Everything was good. Definitely want to get back down. I was like, hey, let's do it. All right. Okay. So, but yeah, a lot of people like to act like I'm the bad guy when it comes to their family member. Like that's so odd. Like take accountability. Look in the mirror, understand that they're in this position, and for whatever reason, you didn't do whatever it is you needed to do to prevent them from being in this position. And so in the case of Feisty's mom, you told it. You took accountability for the fact that as far as you telling the stuff as far as what happened, at least a certain bit of it, right? That basically you wasn't there, and you handed them off to your parents. You handed Feisty off to your parents. So at that moment, you fucked up. At that moment, you fucked up. Okay, now to the extent that you was a young lady and everything, okay, fine. But even when you had the times where you kind of got back into life and stuff like that, it still didn't work out. Was that on me too, or was that on y'all? Y'all have been fighting, been arguing, been doing this, been doing that. You've been had a tumultuous relationship. You gonna call me an enabler? That's crazy. This is the person that you pushed out. This is your child. Like, what are we even talking about here? You're responsible for your child. You're responsible for how your child turns out. And if your child doesn't well, it doesn't mean you're a bad person or anything like that. But in regard to that particular child, you just may not have done as good a job as you needed to. Or maybe you did and the child just turned out to be a dickhead. That happens too. That happens too, guys. So I'm not sitting here blaming all parents and stuff like that, but let's be for real. Like, these people need to take accountability. Take accountability, man. Like, that's your child. Okay? Like, if anything, you should be thanking me for putting a little money in their pocket and giving them a little sense and boost of self-esteem and all that type of stuff. Okay? Because you're not doing that. If they didn't run into me, all that would be happening is they would just be suffering in silence. And then you still be doing the same thing you're doing, which is nothing. Nothing to help. So I don't know. It's like, all right, just pipe it down a little bit, you know? Just pipe it down. So, all right. What the hell? Lord Jesus. All right. We over here in this West Midtown part of town. All right. I am not dressed to be out for real, but fuck it. All right. Yeah, man. So what this called? Vivid? Oh Lord Jesus. All right. Y'all want to come to this club with me? I don't even know if I can, because we don't already the live is already demonetized. Okay. The live is already demonetized. So it's not like, I'm losing out on money. Now, the only thing is obviously I can't show any, overly sexualized situations or anything like that. But I can certainly maybe have it on me, right? Okay. So I don't know. Let's just see. Oh, he about to pull him over. That police officer is definitely about to pull him over. I remember this club. I remember this club. So I have been up here before. Okay. Let's see what ants I'm on. That's the other thing. See, I don't like paying the park and all like that. I don't like all that. I don't like all that. All right. I don't like all that. Lord Jesus. See, this be the reason why I don't be going out like that. Or I go to places like Crew and stuff like that where I could park for free, get in for free. Ain't no pressure, right? Because I'm still gonna spend my money. I'm still gonna spend the money. Okay. But damn, you trying to fleece me before I even get in the club. I done spent $30, $40 before I even see anything or do anything. What these two goofies looking at? You goofy looking dude? How you just tall and goofy looking? Goofy ass, look at him. All right, man. All right, so look, you say just go home. Yeah, because I don't think I feel like it. I don't think I feel like going in. I'm be honest with you. I don't feel like going in. All right. But let's see. Let's see how much it is. All right. Let's see how much it is. All right. What up, Goofy? What's happening?
I got 20 in the back, 40 right here.
20 in the back, 40 right here. Yes, sir. Used to be the body tap. My twin already parked over there.
The guy is just walking.
Oh, so that's why he was looking like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's twin. I done called him Goofy and everything. Okay, okay. Yeah, I see he got the blue Jeep.
Yeah.
That's why he was looking like that. See? All right, all right. All right, yeah. I don't think I'm finna go in.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna turn around. Yeah. I hate the scam culture of the see, this the old Atlanta club, culture. You know what I'm saying? Your ass been unspent 20, 40, $60 because see, look, it's 20 minimum, right? But then it's 40 to if you want to park like up front or whatever, right? So that's just the parking. So then as far as getting in, right? They probably ain't charging 20 to get in. They might be charging 30 or 40. Because it's 121. It's not like it's 10 or 11 o'clock. So it's 121. They for sure charging $40. So you better spend $80 for you even seen anything. And it's like, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all see they got the little palm trees, right? They got the little palm trees, even though this Atlanta, right? So y'all know, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. All right. All right. All right. It's a nothing burger. It's a nothing burger, man. I ain't finna pay $80 to go up in there just to see what the fuck Ant got going on. You say call him? I ain't finna call that man out that club. I ain't gonna call him out the club. I'm let him enjoy his little club time. I was supposed to get off the live like 30 minutes ago, if you actually remember. Okay, I was supposed to get off like 30 minutes ago. Oh man, he already paid already for you to get in? Nah, hell nah. Nah, he ain't. You gotta be, gotta be big player. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he not, but you know, that's that. Like it ain't a whole lot of folks that's just gonna be like, yeah, yeah. I already paid for you to get in, man. Just slide through, tell them your name, you good to go. You know what I'm saying? So but it's cool though. It's all cool. All right. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all. Make sure you tapped in. Now back to the content.com. We recently we done uploaded like 3 videos today, but then I also uploaded to the other website, the spicy video with the 2 studs. Definitely make sure you check it out. It's lit. All right. So if you're not tapped in, tap in for sure. And that's it, man. All right. That's it. I love y'all. We out.